quarterfinals game of the San Diego section CIF Division III playoffs. The Warriors come in as the second-seeded team in the division with an overall record of 4-6, while the Tigers are seeded number 7 with an overall record of 8-3. But George, like we were talking about coming up here, their record is deceiving. This is a pretty good team with Fallbrook.
Yes, like you were saying, they're playing a lot of D1, C1, and 2 schools and seeded teams.
Right, not just Division II and 1 schools, but seeded ones. Yeah, Fallbrook comes in from the tough Palomar League, where they're the only school not in Division 1 or 2. In fact, 5 of the 6 losses they've incurred on the season is to upper division schools, including Del Norte, that is seeded number 1, and number 3, Rancho Bernardo, that's in Division 2. The other loss was to a school in Temecula, just up the road on I-15. Fallbrook finished 5th in league behind San Marcos, Del Norte, Ramona, and Rancho Bernardo, with Mount Carmel finishing 6th. All major programs in San Diego County over the years traditionally. So, yeah, you go look at that 4-6 record, but you can throw that away because it's a much better team than what their record shows based on what teams they have played. The Warriors did have a bye week last Friday due to the number 2 seeding in Division III. They have victories over Vista, Linfield Christian in Temecula, Santana, we're used to them, and Mount Carmel. And according to the San Diego Union Tribune, they are 7-point favorites against the Tigers tonight, and ironically, Centro is a 7-point underdog tonight.
Really?
Such as us as well, yeah. And they're just playing down the road in La Jolla tonight. The Tigers come off a 16-14 first-round victory over Valley Center. The final score, however, there is deceiving because they scored with 5 seconds left to make it look closer. Otherwise, it was a 16-7 game, which Lee Elder back in Ohio pointed out that was the final score of the first American Football League win over the NFL.
Okay.
With Joe Namath at quarterback for the Jets over the Colts. And that one ended up 16-7, but this one was 16-14 as Valley Center scored with 5 seconds left. The winner tonight will play the winner of tonight's West Hills La Jolla Country Day game. Now, could we see West Hills again?
That'd be awesome. I would love to get our revenge.
Exactly.
We deserve that win.
Yeah, we were leading at halftime up in Santee, and West Hills ended up coming up with a 14-7 victory and a ranked number 3 seed. And if they win tonight and we win tonight,
we're looking good.
We'll be back at the Two-Tone Blues.
We could be in that championship.
We could be in it. We'll recap last week's game when our pregame show continues in just a moment.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes with nothing but fresh ingredients. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. There are 17 different burritos. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Start that day off right with your favorite drink from Brickhouse Coffee, next door to Brickhouse Deli at the Lisa Tucker Center in Imperial. Brickhouse Coffee has so many drinks to choose from. Hot drinks, blended drinks, or cold drinks, including the best tea in the valley with different flavors. Open daily with a convenient drive-thru. And next door, Brickhouse Deli with big, full, fresh flavor. The valley's premier deli, serving breakfast and lunch. So come visit them both at the Lisa Tucker Center on West Ayton Road in Imperial.
Mickey Dale and George Grijalva and Chili Fallbrook for tonight's game between the second-seeded Warriors and the number 7-seeded Tigers. We got out of your truck when we got here, and it's 57 degrees, but it sure seemed colder.
Right away. We felt it right away.
It'll get to near 50 by the end of the game, and like I told you, this is kind of real football weather now. And I think the only time we brought a jacket out was at La Jolla against Bishops in the last game of last season. But tonight, yeah, a little chilly out there, and it just feels right to be playing football in weather like this. The Tigers earned a narrow 16-14 victory over Valley Center in the opening round of the San Diego Section CIF Division III playoffs last Friday night in Imperial. Joe Robles gave the Tigers a 6-0 halftime lead over the Jaguars with a 41 and 29-yard field goals. That gave him 4 field goals over 40 yards this season. The Tigers made it 13-0 a little over a minute into the third quarter on a receiver pass, which we have not seen, and it worked perfectly between the sophomore Giovanni Robles to Jaden Wilson. A beautiful play, George. You know, when you saw it happening.
We've seen it developing, and we knew what was coming, and pretty pass.
We didn't know that they had that play, but it should have dawned on us because Gio's got quite the arm. And rolling out to his left, he's left-handed. And when he did that, I think you and I both, when he started pulling out, we're both looking downfield for someone open. And Jaden was like 15 yards out of the open and came over the big play of 52 yards and the touchdown. That was Gio's first touchdown pass and Wilson's third scoring reception, and the pass right on the money. And in fact, also for Gio, it's his first considerable playing time since that game against West Hills in the opening game of the season. So it's kind of nice to see him coming back from the knee injury, a sprained knee, and getting some catches at receiver and then throwing that wonderful pass on top of it. Valley Center narrowed that lead to 13-7 midway through the final quarter and a 15-yard pass from Braylon Mitchell to Lincoln Zetmeyer with 7:46 to go. Now think about it. There's 7:46 on the clock here, ahead by 6. So what did the Tigers do? Well, quarterback Jaden Ayala engineered an 11-play, 64-yard drive that used over 7 minutes off the clock and was capped by a 29-yard field goal by senior Joe Robles, his third of the game, to make it then a 16-7 score with 5 seconds to go. Valley Center would get the ball and would get a jump ball pass to Ely Contreras from Mitchell, and that would make it a 16-14 game. But when you think about it, it really wasn't as close as that. It just kind of looked better on paper for it to be that way. And when you think about it, too, I was thinking Valley Center is not going to be unhappy when Joel graduates. He kicked 3 the first time around, remember? Yeah. 3 this time. So of his 11 field goals this year, 6 were against Valley Center, and both of them won the game for Imperial, winning it by 3 in overtime earlier in the season, and it turns out to be the winning score of the game last week. So.
And you were talking about that jump ball for a touchdown for them?
Mm-hmm.
And you were saying that was the first for that kid, 6'5". And
6, yeah, and he could get up there.
I would have done that over and over and over.
Yep, exactly. He didn't play the first time against Imperial, so we didn't know much about him other than his height, but he can jump. And now I wonder if he plays basketball, too, because he could get up there. In the background, you hear the Artisan Fallbrook Warrior fans as the Warriors come out on the field in all red uniforms, red helmets, and the Tigers are in their all-white uniforms tonight. So we're going to see the same colors we're used to. We just have to remember which one is which.
It's almost like we're calling 2 Imperial Tiger teams here.
It just about looks like that way, exactly. It marked the 3rd victory in a row over Valley Center last week, and we'll look at what to expect from Fallbrook tonight as our pregame show continues in just a moment.
The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago to help the football team with much-needed equipment and sending players to special training. Through their fundraising efforts, the Imperial Tiger Association is proud of what they have accomplished and what they will continue to do in the future. They are always looking for new members. You can call Victor at 760-960-6317. That's 960-6317 if you're interested in helping out. Go Tigers!
Johnny's Burritos, an Imperial Valley tradition since 1963. 3 locations, Raleigh, Imperial, and El Centro. Delicious burritos, including your favorite breakfast burritos, made just the way you like it. Tacos and taquitos, sandwiches, burgers, carne asada fries, and so much more. And don't forget their delicious Johnny's sweet tea. Johnny's Burritos in Raleigh, Imperial, and El Centro.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Hiles in El Centro.
Wake up with us at Broken Yoke Cafe. Open daily at 7 a.m., serving you your favorite breakfast. From omelets, pancakes, how about eggs Benedict, waffles, and yes, Mexican breakfast too. Broken Yoke Cafe also serves lunch till 2 p.m. From sandwiches, salads, and yes, of course, the all-American cheeseburgers. You can order online at Broken Yoke Cafe El Centro or call 760-352-9655. That's 352-9655.
For over 60 years, the Imperial Quarterback Club has supported all sports teams at Imperial High School. The money they raise goes a long way keeping our kids busy with school activities. Members are parents and community people who care and want to donate their time. If you would like to become a member, please call Betty or Larry Zen at 760-355-1312. That's 355-1312. The Quarterback Club wishes the Imperial Tigers a great season. Go Tigers!
Did you know that about 1,000 students from around the Imperial Valley are getting a jump on their college careers by attending IVC classes right now on their own high school campus? Ask us about our dual enrollment programs, available to students at most Imperial Valley high schools. Get started now at the #1 community college in the nation. Check us out. For information, go to imperial.edu and search dual enrollment. That's imperial.edu.
Let's go through the national anthem here in Fallbrook, chilly Fallbrook. Although I didn't know it was going to be snowing. We see a sign out front, there's dangerous snowstorm ahead. I hope they're kidding at that part. I'm not ready to get that cold tonight. But nice accommodations here. In fact, we have windows in front of us that we can slide open so we can be out in the cold and be able to see the field pretty well. We're here in Fallbrook for the quarterfinal round of San Diego CIF playoffs between the Warriors and the Imperial Tigers, and Fallbrook is seeded #2 with a 4-6 overall record, but which we said earlier, very misleading. This Warrior team is from the tough Palomar League with 5 of their 6 losses against upper division teams. Second-year head coach Ron Johnson has turned this program around. Fallbrook was 4-35 in the previous years before COVID hit. Then Johnson came in last year, led the team to the Valley League Championship, and a 9-4 overall record in his first season, taking the Warriors to the Division IV championship game, where their Cinderella season came to an end after falling to Palo Verde 33-14. Offensively, the Warriors will lean on Chris Bausch, 5'10", 185-pound senior running back, has rushed for 1,381 yards with 8 games over 100 yards, one of those for 200, another for 199, and 15 touchdowns. It ranks him number 2 in Division III. And this comes a year after rushing for 1,581 yards and 17 touchdowns last year. He was the Valley League Offensive Player of the Year. Captains are out on the field right now for the coin toss. Their quarterback, Evan Thomas, is one of their captains, along with George Aguilar. The running back we told you about just a moment ago, Bausch, who's captain along with Gabriel Mendoza. And for the Tigers, Jose Apodaca, one of the captains. Looks like Ethan Reeves, the captain, Joe Villacampos, and Jay Nayala. And the Tigers look to be, I think this field goes from the south to the north, but I'm not sure. South to north?
Oh, gosh.
I think so, but it was dark when we came in, so I'm not positive.
No, that's got to be west. That's got to be west.
West, you think?
Yeah. That's got to be. Oh, I have an app.
Here you go. Get an app with a map and take a look at it. There you go. As we mentioned, Evan Thomas, their quarterback, 6'3", 175, and he has completed 56% of his passes for 847 yards and 5 touchdowns, but 0 interceptions. He's still none all year.
Well, when you were talking about 100 yards a game, we're talking about the big schools he's doing that against.
We're talking about what?
Big schools.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Doing that against.
Oh no, they are.
It hadn't dawned on me that.
Right.
Playing,
we play 2 Division schools, 2 Division II schools in our league, and all are upper division with the exception of Mount Carmel. And they're seeded upper division teams. The Tigers will be kicking off. You're going right to left on your dial, and it'll be Joel Robles who will be doing the honors for Imperial. 29 touchbacks on the season. So we'll see how that goes. We walked across the field, and we noticed that it was spongy and a little bit wet.
It is north to south.
It is north to south. So the Tigers will be kicking off from the north, going to the south, and deep to receive for the Warriors. Moved enough. And it is going to be number 2. And that's one of the twins you'll be hearing a lot of tonight. Wilson Christopherson, senior, 165 pounds. He'll get at the 1-yard line. Comes to the near side out to the 15, to the 20, trying to pick up a block. Them white jerseys will get him before he gets to the 25. And that is where the Warriors would take over possession of the football field. Look how wet the field is. You can't see the 25-yard line across. Can you?
Sure can.
No. So it's going to be placed. It's kind of weird, isn't it? You can see the horizontal line to it, or the vertical line to it, but not the horizontal line. They'll take over the 23-yard line, their own 23, and they'll have the ball 1st and 10 from there. At quarterback, as we mentioned, Evan Thomas will be at quarterback. They run out of a shotgun or a pistol, and in the backfield behind him will be Chris Bausch.
Darren Normal with the first tackle on the kickoff.
And out goes to Bausch, looks up the middle, then scoots out to the outside, and he may be gone on the first play of the game. He's down the sideline to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, 10, 5, touchdown Warriors, 1 play, and 77-yard touchdown, his longest of the season.
Now you know why he's getting 100 a game.
There you go. His longest prior to this was 76. This will go 77 yards, and the Warriors are up 6-0. Simple play, too. Started going to the inside. It was plugged up, just shot to the outside, went into a little gap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that's it. That's all he did. I thought they had that covered, too. He turned the play in. DB did. Kept his containment, but there was no help to the inside.
Right, not at all.
And Bausch was one of their captains, team captains.
He's quick, too, on the sideline. Extra point is going to be good by Zach Dickey. And just like that, quickly, with 11:39 to go in the first quarter, it's the Warriors 7 and the Tigers 0.
Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial is serving the best Japanese cuisine in the Imperial Valley. Kxo Sushi offers you 50 different sushi rolls, plus beer, wine, and sake. And they also have teriyaki chicken or beef, rice and noodles. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. They're open daily from 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. Kxo Sushi also caters and welcomes big groups anytime. Call 760-355-4440. That's 355-4444. Your takeout.
So the scoring drive will go 1 play, and it will take 21 seconds off the scoreboard. And
so it took him 21 seconds to get down.
I know it took us more time to describe it than it did to run it. 70 yards for the touchdown, and it's 7-0. Tigers are going to get the kickoff at the 20-yard line, head-on collision at the 28. And it was brought out by Joe Villacampos. Man, that was a collision with him and Isaac Hawkins. And the Tigers will have the ball 1st and 10, and they'll be at their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, I think Joel forgot he had the ball. He was the one that initiated the contact.
The contact, yeah. That's quite a hit.
Yeah.
So the Tigers have a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. I think that PAT was by Grant Hall. Normally their extra point kicker, Zach Dickey. So 1st and 10 Tigers, they'll be at the 30-yard line. Jaden Ayala at quarterback in the pistol. And behind him, my board over here, behind him, Andres Castro. A fumble on the first play. Penalty flag goes down after the play's over. But I believe Fallbrook may have the ball. No, dead ball. Tigers move too fast. Maybe that's what happens. The ball starts.
The ball never snapped. They never stopped
Never
the ball.
got back to him.
No.
Okay. So Ayala will run to the sideline to talk to head coach David Shaw. Yes, play call coming out now, but a 5-yard penalty. It's the 1st and 15. Now bringing it back to the 26-yard line. I see the line is a different color. It's like red.
On the 25?
Yeah, on the 25. That's what it is. So you couldn't see it because of all the moistness on the field.
Yeah.
The artificial turf field, as we see in San Diego County throughout. 1st and 15. Hand it off. Castro up the middle. We get to the line of scrimmage in a couple of yards maybe, and has stood up and dragged down hard at the 27-yard line, a gain of 1. 2nd down and 14.
It's Preston McCarthy and number 52, Caden Smith for the Warriors. Stood him right up. Castro had nowhere to go then.
Excuse me, 2nd and 14 from the 27 for the Tigers. They'll send Jared Nixon wide to the left Mario Gaxiola wide right, and in between him, Jaden Wilson. And fake the handoff. It's going to be thrown incomplete. Goes off the hands and behind Brandon Felix. And the Tigers will have a 3rd down and 14 from the 25 or 27.
That was a quick hitter. He threw it behind him. He was running one way. He had to try to stop his momentum and reach back and just couldn't get his hands on it.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say 40 was right on him anyway. I don't know that he goes anywhere with that.
Back along the front line for the Tigers, Rosales, Malik, Alvarez, Apodaca, and a Gary Fierro, as we normally see for the Tigers. Almost looked like it was an offsides, but going to his right is Ayala looking downfield. He's going to throw it. Has a receiver. Going to complete it at the Fallbrook 45 and then drop down up to 42. The Tigers have a 1st down. A long throw to Jaden Wilson. 1st and 10, Imperial at the Fallbrook 42-yard line.
I like the way he rolled out. And the blitz was coming up the middle. He rolled to his right, and he's right over the defender's hand and hit Wilson.
31 yards on the pass play. The Tigers are in Warrior territory with a 1st and 10 at the 42.
One of the prettiest passes all year for him.
Was very nice rolling out like that. Trips left this time for the Tigers. Handed off Castro up the middle. He gets hit from behind, but will drag a Warrior for a 4-yard gain to the 38-yard line. 2nd down and 6.
Noah Anzurez for the Warriors. We do have him outside in the front. So hopefully that toward the end of the game, then 4th quarter, that'll help us out a lot. Wear them out.
Wilson comes to the sideline, and Gio Robles will be in the slot to the left. Nixon wide left. And out the middle to Jimenez, and JJ's going to get inside the 35-yard line all the way down near a 1st down around the 32. So they may bring it's going to be a 1st down. Good job, a 6-yard gain and a 1st down for the Tigers.
Oh, it's all JJ right there. He took both linebackers and drug them about 3-4 yards.
Leading ball carrier for the Tigers with 681 yards coming into the game. And reels off a 6-yarder and a 1st down on his first try. So 1st and 10 Tigers at the Warrior 32-yard line. And again, Robles will be in the slot left and Jared Nixon wide left with Gaxiola to the right side, the short side of the field. Jimenez still line up. Gets the call. Gets hit at the line of scrimmage. Will get inside the 30-yard line to about the 29. It'll be a gain of 3 yards. Wasn't much there, but he got some positive yardage. 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, that was another good job by JJ. Hit number 88 and kept dragging him. Another extra yard.
The Tigers going into a huddle more the last few games. They went to a no-huddle offense throughout most of the season, and now going into a huddle. And Ayala, quarterback, still will have Jimenez in the backfield with him, and now trips left with Nixon, Villacampos, and Robles. That's Gio Robles. Take the handoff, back to pass, sets up, throws on the far side, has a receiver, completes it to Gaxiola, close to 1st down, but I think he's going to be a yard or 2 short. Let's see where they mark him on the far side, out of bounds at, and it looks to be at about the 22-yard line.
Yeah, that's short.
Take it to 23, so we'll put it to 23 after a gain of 6, so a 3rd down and 1 for the Tigers.
Yeah, just a little out pattern to the sideline, and I don't know what's going on here.
I'm not sure. Going to bring Gaxiola out of the lineup, and coming into the far side, Jaden Wilson. The accomplice will be brought into the backfield, and handoff's going to go to Jimenez. Puts his head down, runs into a wall, and he's going to be a little short.
Just short.
About a foot short.
Yeah, there was 3 Warriors there. Somebody missed an assignment, blocking the assignment there.
Be no gain, it looks like. So a 4th down and 1, decision time. It's a 3rd. Let's see here. 3 and 6.
Looks like the rest.
Yeah, now they put the change to 4th and 1.
Yeah, the rest pointed to the sideline over there about a foot.
Yep. So less than a yard on a 4th down for the Tigers. They're going to try going for it. Ayala trying to draw the defense outside. They do it right at the end of that. The 3rd time he yelled something out, I think. that it was drawn offside by Caden Smith of the Warriors, and that would give the Tigers a first down, and we'll put the ball at the 18-yard line now in the red zone.
That poor guy, 52. 3 times he jumped.
Nobody moved it in, it looked like. And on the third hard count, he jumped and he knew it. he knew he was in trouble.
He flinched the second. Oh,
so first and 10 for the Tigers at the 18-yard line of Fallbrook, trailing the Warriors 7-0, but on the prowl. Hand it off. Jimenez over left tackle. Gets away from 2 tacklers, then will be dragged down at about the 11-yard line. Good gain of 7. And it'll be a second down and 3.
Jackson Christopherson brought him down. 32. That's the name we're going to be hearing all night.
16 yards on 3 carries for Jimenez. He stays in the lineup as Ayala runs to the sideline to get the play call.
I like the way JJ's running tonight, though. Like he did last week.
Running hard, yep.
Running downhill and hard.
They actually put the ball at the 12-yard line, so it'll be a second down and 4. Ayala in the shotgun. And off Jimenez again. Goes to the outside. Good was a field, tripped up at the 5-yard line and dives down to the 3. Make it the 2-yard line. And the Tigers have a first and goal from the 3. Looks like they're going to mark it down at the 3.
Looking like he did something to his hand. He's shaking his hand.
9-yard gain, and if he doesn't get tripped, he's in.
He thought he was in.
He thought he was in. Exactly.
And you know who got him? Number 32. We're going to be hearing his name a lot.
Yeah, Christopherson twins.
Yep.
So the Tigers with a first and goal at the 3. Handoff Jimenez up the middle. Gets hit from behind the line of scrimmage, then dives forward. Will be just short of the first down, or the goal line, inside the 1. So give him a gain of 2. Second and goal from the 1.
They keep doing the same play. Do you see how when he gets to the line, he bounces it off to the left? All 3 times, it's doing the same thing.
So the Tigers now trailing 7-0, but with a second and goal at the 1. Yella comes back into the huddle after talking to David Shaw. J.J. Jimenez throws off. I don't know what it looked like, an arm pad or something like that, back toward the referee. Here it is. Second down and goal from the 1. Ayala's going to go in. Touchdown. Tigers. Penalty flag. Penalty flag after the play was over. And let's see what's going to be called. It's a sideline penalty, which is not going to matter on the touchdown.
Against who? He didn't point which direction.
Yeah, but you usually have a warning first. And that may be what David Shaw's running out to. There's no warning, because usually there's a warning and then a penalty. Nope. They're going to mark it 5 yards off. So it's going to make it a second down and goal and put it back at the 6. Wow. I don't remember the last time I saw without a warning first. You usually get a warning and then you're told. And that may be what David's saying to the referee on the sidelines, on the far sideline.
And all the coaches still on the field.
Yeah. Wow. So the Tigers, instead of a second and goal from the 1, have a second and goal from the 6. And lined up. Jimenez to the left side of Ayala in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Takes the handoff. Going to go over the middle. Touchdown. Touchdown by the Tigers. And who will come up with it? It's going to be, it is. It's going to be Gio Robles. We have 3 of them on the team. So Gio gets the catch, but it wasn't a jump ball throw. It was one over the middle.
It almost looked like he hit one of the defenders, and then he caught the bounce.
Okay, all right. I thought he had it, and he kind of turned and kind of bobbled it for a second. And then
maybe that could have been. I seen the bobble, but he ended up coming down with it.
So Robles, that's Joe Robles, will come in for the extra point, and he now makes it 29 out of 32 on the year, and with 4:31 to go in the first quarter play, it's the Tigers 7 and the Warriors 7.
Dan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Dan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Dan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
So recapping this drive, let's just count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 play drive for the Tigers. They used 7 minutes and 8 seconds off the clock.
Ooh, just like last week.
Just like last week's last drive. You're exactly right. And it will go 69 yards on that drive, and capped by 6-yard touchdown pass from Jaden Ayala to Gio Robles. And with Joel Robles' extra point, we're at a 7-7 game, just like that.
Ooh, I am so glad that penalty didn't kill the drive for us.
I was thinking the exact same thing. But everybody kept their cool about it, punched it on the next play. Robles' kickoff is going to go way back and into the end zone. Oh, he steps back into the end zone. But they're letting it be run out. It's Christopherson around the left side, and he'll be run out of bounds around the 20-yard line. I thought he had a penalty flag after the play.
What was this?
It's going to be a late hit call on the far side because it was way after the play was over.
Where was the flag at? Over there?
Yeah, it was thrown on right at the end of where the play was at, over where the ball was at, on the far side of where our vantage point is.
Let's see what they call this. Personal foul?
Personal foul going to be called against the Tigers. Big one.
I didn't see it.
I didn't either. I don't know what. And like I said, all I could think of is maybe a pushing him too far out of bounds. That's all I can really think of. So they're going to have the football, 1st and 10 now instead of at the 20. It's going to bring it all the way out to the 33-yard line.
Well, whoever tackles him was bent over. The guy ran over him, but he was able to push him out of bounds.
Handoff goes up the middle, getting stacked up after getting across the 35-yard line. I'm going to put it right at the 35 as it's carried by Bausch. He scored the touchdown on the first play from scrimmage. So it'll be a couple of yard gain, 2nd down and 8 from the 35.
J.J. Jimenez and Apodaca combining for the tackle. With the Tigers. That was more like it there, like that.
So 2nd down and 8 from the 35 for the Warriors. 3:47 to go in the first quarter of play. Nice that the Tigers took their first drive and matched it up.
Good
after getting a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage. Handoff's going to go to Christopherson. This is Jackson Christopherson, and he'll get across the 35-yard line to about the 38, and that'll be a gain of 3. So a 3rd down and about 5 for the Warriors.
Max Alvarez with his first tackle along with J.J. Jimenez.
Christopherson will come to the sideline after the play. And quarterback Evan Thomas comes to speak with head coach Ross Johnson in the 2nd year. He's really turned this program around and brings the play in. They'll go from the pistol formation now, and Bausch goes back into the lineup and will be at the tailback position. Thomas with the snap, hand off to Bausch, and Bausch breaking tackles will get near the first down. They're going to give him the first down out at the 44-yard line, 6-yard gain and a first down for the Warriors.
Danny Esquivel.
Shifty runner.
No, he didn't. Yeah, I thought they had him in the backfield.
Yeah, I did too. And he just kind of swiveled his hips and moved on down for a 6-yard gain of the first down. He has already tagged up to 84 yards on 3 carries, but of course the first play from scrimmage with 76 and a touchdown.
We can't count that one. Yeah, he got a good spot though. I thought they gave him a heck of a spot. I didn't think he got that far.
1st and 10 Fallbrook at their own 44-yard line. Once again from the pistol. Back to pass is Thomas. Looks over to the sideline to the near side. Intercepted by the Tigers at midfield. And coming up with it, Bo Zinn, his 3rd interception of the season. And Imperial has the football right at the 50-yard line. His first interception he's thrown this season.
No way.
This season.
Oh, gosh. I tell you, watching him pregame, he looked good. I like him. He's very smooth. Very smooth delivery.
So the first pass of the night for Thomas, it goes for an interception to Bo Zinn, his 3rd of the year, and the first interception by Thomas on the season.
Ooh, we got up to score. Okay, here we got Hopeville 8, Maranatha nothing. La Jolla 7, Centro nothing, both in the first quarter.
Okay. Those are only 2 other Valley teams that are playing. Vincent Memorial's also playing. That's the other one. late addition into the lineup for the Tigers coming in is Darian Romo. He'll be at the tight end position, running from the pistol, handoff up the middle. It's going to be carried into about the, he got a little further than the about 46-yard line, as we're going to call it. And a gain of 4 for Andres Castro, who has 9 yards now and 3 carries.
Number 40, Preston McCarthy, gain of about 3. Okay, I was just going to say I missed who tackled him, but they just announced it. Number 40, Preston McCarthy.
So second down and about 6 from the 46 for Imperial. All game tied up. Minute 27 to go in the first quarter. It's 7-7, but the Tigers have the football in Warrior territory. Castro stays in the lineup in the pistol behind quarterback Jaden Ayala. Ayala gets the snap, hands it off to Castro. Gets hit at the line of scrimmage. You'll get a couple of yards out of it. We'll get to the 44, but a 3rd down and 4 coming up for Imperial.
Number 32 on the stop for the Warriors, Jackson Christopherson.
So what is up the sleeve of the coaching staff in the play call here? Ayala faces a 3rd and 4 from the Warrior 44. I kind of like that roll out to the right. He had done the long one to James Wilson earlier.
Yes, Wilson.
Yeah. Tigers will have one wide receiver to each side of the field, and now Castro will be to the left of Ayala, looking to pass on this play. Ayala will get it and roll out to his right. Looks, pump fakes, and goes way back to the 40-yard line and throws it out of bounds, and the Tigers will have to punt it. It was knocked down after the play, but nothing called there, and Ayala walks by the referee. There is a flag. There is a flag after it. I'm not sure who's this is going to go against. Are they going to...
Intentional grounding, but that's Joel was right here at between the 5 and the 0.
Right. That's what's going to be, intentional grounding against the Tigers. They'll call the 5-yard penalty. It'll be a 4th down. The Tigers will have to punt.
Remember we were talking about the sponginess of the field when we walked across?
Yes.
I think that hurt him right there.
It might have. He stumbled way back here at the 40. Oh, no, this is going to be a big penalty. He's going to go back to the 37 of Imperial. Wow. So intentional grounding will move them all the way back to there. Now we've got a punter in Joe Robles who has averaged 47 yards a punt this year. Good snap back to him, left-footed kicker, boots it out. It's going to hit at the 30-yard line and pretty well stop there at the 29, and that's where the Warriors will have the football 1st and 10. They'll be at their own 30 or 29-yard line.
I was going to mention, when we got that penalty, Robles is going to be able to put his foot into it, get that 48-yard average.
Yeah. Needed every bit we could get on that one. But you're right, the field felt spongy, and it's a little slippery. Every step you took, your heel kind of moved to the side. So 1st and 10 for Fallbrook. They're at their own 29-yard line. 7-7 ball game with 12.6 seconds to go in his first quarter play. Warriors will be in a power I this time. Hand it out to Bausch, looks up the middle, can't find anything, tries to go around the left side. Will get a little bit of yardage out to about the 33-yard line. Gain of 4, and that will be the final play of this first quarter. With the score, Imperial 7 and Fallbrook 7.
El Zarape restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes with nothing but fresh ingredients. El Zarape restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. There are 17 different burritos. El Zarape restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Starting the second quarter, Fallbrook now going from the north side to the south side. Game tied at 7-7. Fumble in the backfield. Quarterback picks it up. Thomas Actually, Bausch is going to pick it up on the fumble. It'll be a loss on the play back to the 32, so a loss of a yard. And it'll be a third down now. Put it back to 31-yard on a loss of 2, so third down and 8 from the 31.
They just announced that we're calling the game on the KXORadio.com.
Yeah, you were telling me that there were some people asking Steven.
Yeah.
Before the game, when they found out that we do the ball games on KXORadio.com. So George talked to their PA announcer, and he said, write something down, and we'll put it out so that people from Fallbrook can listen as well as the Imperial fans. It's going to be a direct handoff to Bausch. Oh, the guy's wide open. Everybody took it, and it's going to go a long pass to Christopherson, and he will make the touchdown. Yeah, the penalty flag down here at the 40-yard line. See if that's going to make a difference or not. Penalty flag is going to be
illegal man downfield.
Yeah, legal man downfield. We're going to bring that one back.
Woo, we got
lucky on that one. Because, Bausch got the handoff or the direct snap and started rolling to the near side and then pulled up, and then you and I, I'm sure, looked downfield, and there was no one near Christopherson. And he caught it and went all the way, but it's going to be an illegal player downfield against Fallbrook. It's going to nullify the touchdown, and it's going to bring it back inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like it could be a reverse, and he stopped. And this guy all by himself. We're about the 40-yard line. And Wilson
Wait, what are they doing? Now they're saying no penalty. They're cooking the flag up. Boy, David Shaw not happy on the other side. And it's going to go for a touchdown. As from 21,
home cooking.
Wow.
How do you turn that back?
Wow. And it's going to be thrown to Wilson Christopherson. It's going to go for 69 yards and a touchdown, and it's 13-7 Fallbrook. Wow.
I'm not going to say anything. Look,
yeah, I'm not either.
The White Hats over here, and they're getting ready to kick.
Yeah. Wow, I'd like to hear the explanation on that. But coming in to attempt the extra point will be Zach Dickey, and he is 20 of 26 on the season.
Ooh. How do you pick that up, though? If he's downfield, he's illegal.
And it's just determined by someone saying that no one was off. Somebody had to have called it. Somebody had to pull the flag. I don't know. Tiger style kicker, ball is down, kick is blocked by the Tigers. And so with 11:03 to go in this first half of play, it's now the Warriors 13, the Tigers 7.
Start that day off right with your favorite drink from Brickhouse Coffee, next door to Brickhouse Deli at the Lisa Tucker Center in Imperial. Brickhouse Coffee has so many drinks to choose from. Hot drinks, blended drinks, or cold drinks, including the best tea in the valley with different flavors. Open daily with a convenient drive-thru. And next door, Brickhouse Deli with big, full, fresh flavor. The valley's premier deli, serving breakfast and lunch. So come visit them both at the Lisa Tucker Center on West Ayton Road in Imperial.
The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago to help the football team with much-needed equipment and sending players to special training. Through their fundraising efforts, the Imperial Tiger Association is proud of what they have accomplished and what they will continue to do in the future. They are always looking for new members. You can call Victor at 760-960-6317. That's 960-6317 if you're interested in helping out. Go Tigers.
Scoring drive for the Warriors, 3 plays, 71 yards. Pass from halfback pass from Chris Bausch to Wilson Christopherson. Extra point was blocked. That may be big later on. Kickoff is going to be caught up at the 20-yard line, out to the 30, still on his feet, and then shoved out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. As Sonny Beltran will bring it back.
Never mind.
Minute 17 was taken off the clock on that one, and it's a 13-7 game.
I don't know.
Lee Elder checking in from Talmadge, Ohio tonight.
Hey, Lee.
Welcome, Lee.
Yeah.
Our Eastern Time Zone representative.
Computer wore tennis shoes.
Exactly.
So that ref over there marked it 2 yards short, and then he moved it to the 30. They went out on his side of the field. I don't understand that.
40 degrees back in Ohio, so we think we're cold. Ooh. From the pistol, And up the middle to Castro. And Castro's going to get a little bit of yardage out across the 35-yard line to the 36.
Yeah, like the way he took his time. He waited for the block to develop, and then he shuffled, went right, picked up another 4 or 5 yards.
Gives him 17 on 5 carries. Kathy Johnson from our class of IHS 1977, listening in from Alpine and reminding us that I told you it'd be cold. Yeah, you were 58 degrees in Alpine. It was 57 when we started here. It may have dropped some. 2 wide receivers to the right side of the field for the Tigers. Ayala handed off to Castro, the right tackle. Pops to the outside across the 40 to the 41, and a first down for the Tigers on a 5-yard gain by Andres Castro.
I like what he's doing, though.
Mixing it up, too. I like that.
Yeah, instead of going right up the middle, he's bouncing it out, waiting for the blocking, and he's seen some daylight to the outside, bounce it out for the first down.
His sister Kyla listening in from Middleton, Idaho, where it's 43 degrees. Chilly up there.
We're not going to complain about 55.
And it's cold, I'm sure, in Kansas. And we're going to tell you who's listening in from Kansas tonight in just a moment. Tigers are the 1st and 10 at their own 41.
I know.
Ayala to Jimenez on the left side this time. He'll drag defenses for 8 yards and a
4 Warriors on top of him. He's still going.
It's it all the way out to the 49-yard line. It'll be a 2nd down and 2. Yeah, I want to welcome my son Jonathan, who used to do your job years ago. Jonathan and his wife Nora Bell, and their kids, Peter and Caleb and Sam and Andrew. And Caleb, who has been playing safety with their team back there, and is doing really well. He's made a lot of tackles. Jonathan sent videos on him. So Caleb, good job back there. And out to Jimenez, right up the gut, going to get the first down in Warrior territory to the 47-yard line. And that's going to be a 4-yard gain and a first down for the Tigers.
I like that. Ethan Piero and Apodaca are right there with him. He followed his blocking all the way there. That was a good job by the Tigers.
Jimenez and Castro have been a good 1-2 punch for the Tigers running this season.
And Jimenez just went out. Castro replaced him.
Jimenez with 39 yards on 7 carries. Castro, 22 yards on 6 carries. Tigers are the 1st and 10 at the Fallbrook 47. 8:43 to go in the first half. Fallbrook leading at 13-7. Take the handoff. Back to pass. Ayala is going to throw deep. Has a receiver, but looking over the long shoulder. It was to Gaxiola. He looked to the right. The ball was thrown left. It'll go incomplete, and it'll be a 2nd down and 10.
I was wondering why he wasn't slowing down, so he's not slowing down.
He was looking to his right, yeah.
Or he's looking at the defender.
Over the left shoulder, yeah. So it'll go incomplete.
Probably talking to the defender, say, I'm going to go right by you. We'll see ya. Never seen the ball.
Never saw the ball. You're right. Ayala, 3 of 5 on the game, 43 yards in passing for Imperial. Facing a 2nd down and 10 from the Warrior 47-yard line. Staying in the pistol, Ayala will hand it off to Castro over left tackle. Castro's going to drag some defenders out to just outside the 45. We'll mark it the 46. Give him a gain of 1. Second, make it 3rd down now, and 9 from the 46.
Preston McCarty for the Warriors, along with number 9.
So they're going to mark Aguilar. Yeah, they're going to mark him closer to the 45. So we're going to give him a couple on that and make it a 3rd and 8 for the Tigers.
Usually talking about Caleb playing football. What's he playing? Pop Warner? Or
it's not Pop. It's full pads too. He's 9 or 10 years old. He put me on the spot on the age. Back to pass. Ayala is going to throw it to the near sideline, and Robles is there, and Gio dives for it, but it was a little bit too far out of bounds. And the Tigers now face a 4th and 8 from the Warrior 45-yard line. And the Tigers will have to punt.
Yep, there they come.
If the pass a little more off the sideline, got a good chance of completing that one.
Yeah, it was out of bounds. Even if he catches that, he's out of bounds.
Yeah.
Try to make a one-hand catch, but it's almost impossible.
Yep. Even with the 6'5" frame stretching out, it wasn't quite. So Robles will come in to punt. leading punter in the state of California. Good snap. Gets the punt off. Going to come to the near sideline, bounce to the 25, roll out of bounds at the 21, and that's where Fallbrook will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line. 7:39 to go now in the first half of play. Fallbrook leading at 13-7. And Jonathan just texted and said Caleb's 9. He was playing recreational football, 3rd and 4th grade, but they're playing full pass.
Full pass.
It's not flag football. So thank you, John, for letting me know that. George put me on the spot there, and I kind of had to pause there for a second. Couldn't remember for sure.
Well, that's me. We have 9 grandkids, so it's tough for me to remember.
And we have 8. So I know what you mean. From the I formation, Thomas at quarterback under center. We'll hand it off to the fullback on the right side, and Christopherson will get a couple of yards out of it, out to about the 23-yard line. We'll give him a gain of a couple. And it'll be a 2nd down and 8.
Levi Mincher, 52, wrote him down.
Christopherson's first carry of the night. Clock rolling down, 7:13 to go in the first half. 13-7, Fallbrook leading Imperial. Second down and 8. Thomas under center again. Takes the handoff. Rolls out to his right. Looking downfield. Villacampo steps up. Throws it. You're going to have a man open at the 40-yard line and catching it. Gets away from one tackler for the Tigers, but then we'll get out across to the 40-yard line. And it is thrown to wide receiver Wilson Christopherson. When you hear the last name, they're twins if you're just joining us. And it's a 1st and 10 for the Warriors right at their own 40-yard line after a gain of 17.
Yeah, I think they were playing a zone defense there, and he found an open spot, and he hit him. Romo and Eddie Martinez brought him down, but not till after the first down.
So 1st and 10 for the Warriors at their own 40-yard line. Now from the shotgun. Hands it off on the inside, handoff to Bausch around the near sideline, turns the corner up to the 45. They're going to be brought down at the 48-yard line as Villacampo comes in to make the tackle. We're going to put it at the 49, so a 2nd down and 1.
You see how he pulled away from Villacampo?
Yeah, he's got some speed.
He's got some speed.
Yeah. That 9-yard carry now gives him 95 in the game and a touchdown. And PC East, Plaster City East, is listening in. Rick Scharf.
PC Pier.
From the Gulf Coast of Mississippi.
Wow, I was thinking about them today.
Rolling out to the right, direct handoff or direct snap to Bausch. He stumbles before he gets to the 50. Then his momentum will get him down to the Tiger 45. And that'll be a 1st down for Fallbrook. And they're going to say his forward progress got to the Tiger 45, so a gain of 6 and the 1st down.
Yeah, Villacampo's finally brought him down, but he was already on his way down the zone. Looked like he tripped when he made his cut to the left. And I've seen them practicing that, the Wildcat. Pre-game?
Mm-hmm. Like I said, he's got some speed, and when he turns the corner, he motors. Roy Platt listening in from Texas, from Melissa, Texas. Yeah. Handoff goes to Christopherson up the middle, and he'll get about 3 yards to the 42, 2nd down and 7. Carries 4 yards for Jackson Christopherson. Seniors, 5'10" and 200 pounds. On Jackson, Wilson, 165 pounds. The difference in size for the twins, seniors. So 2nd down and 7 from the 42. 5 minutes to go in this first half. Fallbrook 13, Imperial 7. Man-to-man coverage here on the near side. And keep an eye on that. Hannah going to go over left tackle. Getting good yardage out close to a 1st down is Tyler Craven. And for Craven, his first carry of the night, they're going to say got inside the 35-yard line to the 34. That'll be a gain of 8 and a 1st down.
Darren Romo and Campos in on the tackle, but not till after he made the first down.
Raven coming into the game, 44 carries, 206 yards, and tallies up 8 on that carry to give the Fallbrook Warriors a 1st and 10 from the Tiger 34.
I was going to mention that we hadn't called Ethan Reeves' name yet, but he's not even on the field.
Be another direct snap to Bausch, goes from the right, comes back to the left, going to get hit to the line of scrimmage, and will get no yard. Well, they're going to give him a yard out of that. Kind of a generous spot there, I thought, looking at the binoculars. But it's going to go to the 33-yard line, a gain of 1, 2nd down and 9.
Like they spotted one spot, and then they move it.
Well, Bausch closing in on his 9th 100-yard rushing game of the season, 100 yards or plus. He's now with 96 yards on 6 carries. He did have that 76-yard touchdown run on the first play from scrimmage to give the Warriors a quick 7-0 lead. The Tigers tied it up at 7, and the Warriors went ahead to our score now, 13-7. Thomas back in a quarterback, going to hand it off Christopherson. Gets hit at the 31-yard line, but as powers into the 29 and a gain of 4, it'll be 3rd down and 5.
J.J. Jimenez.
So a 3rd down and 5 for the Warriors from the Tiger 29-yard line. Their field goal kicker, Zach Dickey, is 1 for 1 on field goals this year, but at only 28 yards.
This guy said,
how far, right?
This Eric gentleman I was speaking to before the game, he said maybe 20 yards. He said that's all we're good for.
28 was it. They're going to go from a diamond formation right now with Thomas at quarterback. Directly behind him is Bausch. He'll get the handoff over the right side, cuts up field, gets the 1st down and then some inside the 20-yard line. How did he Houdini that to the 17 for a 1st down?
I thought he was stopped back here at the 25.
I did too. Gain of 12 on a 1st down for the Warriors, and that will put him over the 100-yard mark in the game with 108 yards on 7 carries. Came into the game with 1,301, so he's now gone over 1,400 yards for the season. Thomas, after running to the sideline, getting the call from head coach Ross Johnson, and they'll go with the diamond again with Bausch as the tailback. Hand it off to the left side this time. Looks up field. Cuts to the outside at the 12, inside the 10, and pushes his way down to about the 6-yard line. He'll get the 1st down on the gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal for the Warriors. Wow. He's a good ball player.
Yep.
And, you know, when he came into the stadium and we were looking for him, and he wears 21, so I said, well, that's easy to remember. That's Jerry Tucker's number, also Roy Freeman's number. And then you look at him, he's listed at 5'10" and 185, but he's in power, and he's got some speed. Timeout called by the Tigers with 1:54 to go in this first half of play, and the score of Fallbrook 13, Imperial 7.
Johnny's Burritos, an Imperial Valley tradition since 1963. 3 locations, Raleigh, Imperial, and El Centro. Delicious burritos, including your favorite breakfast burritos, made just the way you like it. Tacos and taquitos, sandwiches, burgers, carne asada fries, and so much more. And don't forget their delicious Johnny's sweet tea. Johnny's Burritos in Raleigh, Imperial, and El Centro.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours, and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Howe in El Centro.
And up over left tackle to Christopherson, who pushes his way all the way down near the goal line, but he's going to be a yard short, and then an extra effort, but the referee say, no, you were stopped at the 1. So it'll be a 2nd and goal from the 1 after the 5-yard carry by Jackson Christopherson. That'll give him 13 yards on 4 carries. 2nd and goal for the Warriors. Leading Imperial 13-7, 1:20 to go in this first half of play. Rick Sharp says listening in from coastal Mississippi. And they get 68 and rainy there. We haven't seen rain in a while, George.
No.
High formation, first back through the fullback, Christopherson, and he's going to be short of the goal line. The Tigers will hope because they got in. Late call, saying he got in after the pile got up. Christopherson on the bottom, and the 1-yard touchdown run will give the Warriors now a 19-7 lead.
I thought Ethan stopped him.
I did too, but it's so inside of 1 yard, it's hard. And I think at first they were saying he didn't make it, but once the pile got up, he was over, and it'll be a touchdown. 12-play drive. Dickey will come in on the extra point attempt. Good snap down, and the kick is up, and it is good. With 1:01 remaining in this first half of play, it's now Fallbrook 20, Imperial 7.
Wake up with us at Broken Yoke Cafe. Open daily at 7 a.m., serving you your favorite breakfast. From omelets, pancakes, how about eggs Benedict, waffles, and yes, Mexican breakfast too. Broken Yoke Cafe also serves lunch till 2 p.m. From sandwiches, salads, and yes, of course, the all-American cheeseburgers. You can order online at Broken Yoke Cafe El Centro or call 760-352-9655. That's 352-9655.
For over 60 years, the Imperial Quarterback Club has supported all sports teams at Imperial High School. The money they raise goes a long way keeping our kids busy with school activities. Members are parents and community people who care and want to donate their time. If you would like to become a member, please call Betty or Larry Zinn at 760-355-1312. That's 355-1312. The Quarterback Club wishes the Imperial Tigers a great season. Go Tigers!
12-play drive, 79 yards. Using 6 minutes and 38 seconds, and a touchdown by Jackson Christopherson with the PAT, a 20-7 game with Fallbrook over Imperial. 59 seconds remaining. Welcome Kenneth Danilov from the Imperial High Class of 78 listening in, saying you sound great as always. Appreciate that, Kenny.
Thank you for listening in, Ken.
Roy Platt, 59 degrees and a little breezy in Melissa, Texas. And in the fourth quarter, 49-21, Melissa leading it. So Roy multitasking, watching Melissa and listening to us from Texas. We appreciate that, Roy. Yeah. So the Tigers now spreading 13 points with a minute to go. Handoff goes up the middle. Castro looked like he had a little bit of a crease, but then is caught and stopped. After a extra travel, we'll get up to the 35. So we'll give him 3 yards on the carry. Be a second down and 7.
Yeah, he had some help from his lineman number 77. Trying to get your name. Oh, Ezra Pavila. It looked like he was stopped, and then Pavila came in and helped him.
Yeah, no, it did look like he was stopped. So 3-yard gain on that for Andres. Giving him 27 on the night. Clock running down to 18 seconds, maybe the last play of the half. And off to Castro again, and he's going to get stopped right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. It'll be a third down and 7 from the 35. And the clock will run out on this first quarter of play. With the score, the Fallbrook Warriors 20 and the Imperial Tigers 7. We'll be back to recap the scoring and the stats for you in just a moment.
For over 60 years, the Imperial Quarterback Club has supported all sports teams at Imperial High School. The money they raise goes a long way keeping our kids busy with school activities. Members are parents and community people who care and want to donate their time. If you would like to become a member, please call Betty or Larry Zinn at 760-355-1312. That's 355-1312. The Quarterback Club wishes the Imperial Tigers a great season. Go Tigers!
Did you know that about 1,000 students from around the Imperial Valley are getting a jump on their college careers by attending IVC classes right now on their own high school campus? Ask us about our dual enrollment programs, available to students at most Imperial Valley high schools. Get started now at the #1 community college in the nation. Check us out. For information, go to imperial.edu and search dual enrollment. That's imperial.edu.
Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial is serving the best Japanese cuisine in the Imperial Valley. Kxo Sushi offers you 50 different sushi rolls, plus beer, wine, and sake. And they also have teriyaki chicken or beef, rice and noodles. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. They're open daily from 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. Kxo Sushi also caters and welcomes big groups anytime. Call 760-355-4440. That's 355-4440 for your takeout.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Halftime score here in Fallbrook, the Warriors leading the Tigers by a score of 20-7, and here's how the scoring went. The score changed from 0-0 in 21 seconds from the kickoff, and then the first play from scrimmage, Chris Bausch would go off right tackle, scoot to the outside on the sideline, and would go 76 yards for a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage. With the extra point, it was 7-0. In favor of the Warriors. But the Tigers would come right back on their first possession and would go 12 plays, 69 yards, and use up 7 minutes and 8 seconds off the clock. And a 6-yard touchdown run, or actually touchdown pass, I should say, from Jaden Ayala to Gio Robles. And with the PAT from Joe Robles, it was a 7-7 ball game. But then the Warriors would use a 3-play, 71-yard drive using 1:17 on a 69-yard touchdown pass on a reverse throw from halfback Chris Bausch that would go into the hands of Wilson Christofferson. And with the PAT, it was blocked. That gave us a 13-7 game. And then with just 1:01 to go before the half, a 1-yard run by Jackson Christofferson. And the extra point was good, capping a 12-play, 79-yard drive using 6:38 off the clock, and that gives us the halftime score of 20-7 in favor of the Warriors. And for the leading Fallbrook team, seeded number 2 in Division II, their quarterback Evan Thomas has thrown 2 times. Both have been completed, but one to the opposition. Bozin got an interception early in the game, and then there was the one completion that he has to Wilson Christofferson, but it was a big one on the 3rd down and long. He got a 17-yarder on that. So 17 yards passing there, and then on that half-foot pass, the 69 yards that went to Wilson Christofferson gives them 86 yards passing in this first half, and they've gained 141 rushing. Chris Bausch, a running back, has gained 119 in 8 carries, 76 on that first carry. And then Jackson Christofferson has carried it 5 times for 14 yards and a touchdown. And an 8-yard run by Tyler Craven gives them 141 yards rushing and 86 passing for 227 here at the half. For the Tigers, Jaden Ayala at quarterback has completed 4 of 6 passes in the game for 43 yards. There was a long 31-yarder to Jaden Wilson early in the game, and then a 6-yard passes were completed to Mario Gaxiola and to Gio Robles for the touchdown for the Tigers, giving them 43 yards passing in this first half. Tigers have 39 yards on 7 carries to Julian Jimenez, and then 8 carries, make it 9 carries. You got that last one. Oh, that was it. Yep, it's be 9 carries actually and 27 yards for Andres Castro. So a total of 66 rushing, 43 passing, 109 yards in offense for the Tigers. So Tigers went down though quick, 7-0 in a matter of seconds on the first play from scrimmage, but then came right back and tied the score up, made a whole new ball game at it. And then when Bozin got the interception in midfield, we were set up pretty good. But then we came to a stop and couldn't move the ball much on that drive, and then had to punt, and then Fallbrook would go down and score and get the touchdown, and then add another one. Gives us a halftime score of 20-7, and we'll take a look at the defensive stats with George here in just a moment.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
El Zarape restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes with nothing but fresh ingredients. El Zarape restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. There are 17 different burritos. El Zarape restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Halftime score here in Fallbrook. The Warriors leading the Imperial Tigers 20-7. And defensively, what do we have, George?
Well, here we go. I have J.J. Jimenez, Darian Romo, and Joelvia Campos, each with 4. And then I have 2 each for Jaden Wilson, Levi Minter, Danny Esquivel, and Jose Apodaca. Bo Zinn and Max Alvarez, Eddie Martinez, each with 1. And Bo, remember, had that interception in the first pass that their QB threw. And we could not capitalize. I wish we would have done something with that.
Yeah, right at midfield like that. You can hope that you can move that other 50 and get back in the ball game like that.
Excellent field position. Couldn't do anything with it.
So halftime score 20-7 in favor of the Fallbrook Warriors. We're just about 5 minutes away from Camp Pendleton, we were told tonight.
Yeah,
so it's just
real close.
Right over
Real close, what she was saying.
Yeah.
Real nice conversation with that lady. Claudia, I don't remember
Mendez.
Yeah.
And,
good conversation.
Yeah. Nice people up here. Set us up really nice up in the booth. Kind of nice. We can open up a window and enjoy the cool air. And
nice window.
I don't like that. Hey, I just got to mention, Roy Platt let us know he's at the Melissa game against White House, Texas. And you know who used to quarterback at White House, Texas? Patrick Mahomes.
No, really?
That's what he was telling me on here. So that's kind of cool. Melissa leading at 49-21 in the fourth quarter now. And we've got that. We got some updated scores, and we'll get those in just a moment. Halftime score, Fallbrook 20, Imperial 7.
Start that day off right with your favorite drink from Brick House Coffee, next door to Brick House Deli at the Lisa Tucker Center in Imperial. Brick House Coffee has so many drinks to choose from. Hot drinks, blended drinks, or cold drinks, including the best tea in the valley with different flavors. Open daily with a convenient drive-thru. And next door, Brick House Deli with big, bold, fresh flavor. The valley's premier deli, serving breakfast and lunch. So come visit them both at the Lisa Tucker Center on West Ayton Road in Imperial.
The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago to help the football team with much-needed equipment and sending players to special training. Through their fundraising efforts, the Imperial Tiger Association is proud of what they have accomplished and what they will continue to do in the future. They are always looking for new members. You can call Victor at 760-960-6317. That's 960-6317 if you're interested in helping out. Go Tigers!
We're back at Fallbrook, where the Warriors leading the Tigers 20-7. You have some updated scores. Were you able to get those? Or while you're getting that, I have some others for you when you get those pulled up. Go ahead with that.
So we got La Jolla 14, Centro 7 at the half, Vincent 14, Hoover 14 at the second quarter.
I'd score there, okay.
Holville 21, Maranatha 0.
Right, Maranatha
also in the second.
And elsewhere in Division 2, don't have a updated score on number 1 Mission Bay and number 8 El Capitan, but number 3 La Jolla Country Day leading West Hills 21-7. and that game's in the second quarter. And at last report, Grossmont 8 and Santa Fe Christian 7. Now, the winner of that La Jolla Country Day West Hills game will play the winner of tonight's game next Friday night in the semifinals. So there's some updates for you on that. And let's see. Last week we were talking about how did Valley Center end up in a three-way tie for the Valley League Championship, but they said they are the league champion. And we were trying to figure out how would you determine that? Rock, paper, scissors? No, that wouldn't work. Pull a number out of a hat? No, that wouldn't work. It's more intricate than that. A flip of the coin.
Flip of the coin.
Exactly. Now, how do you do a three-way? I don't know. Does everybody?
You flip to see who's going to pick.
Right. Yeah, so I'm not sure, but that's how it was. It was a flip of the coin that determined Valley Center ended up as the league champion. You wondered about it? That's how it happened. So that ended their season with a record of 5-6. And after did Imperial lose 9 in a row or 10 in a row to them? Now the Tigers have won 3 in a row against the Jaguars. Yeah, that's kind of nice to have something like that. So that kind of gets you updated with that. Let's see if we get the updates in Division 2 games. Let's see here. Check on Max Preps and see what kind of updated scores we may get in Division 2 that Centro is in. And number 6, Point Loma leading Scripps Ranch 14-5. So safety in that game. Number 1, Del Norte leading number 4, Oceanside 10-3.
Okay.
And that's at halftime. And also at halftime, number 3, Rancho Bernardo 14, and the Bishops that defeated Central last week, they have 3. So 14-3 in that ball game.
Okay.
That'll update you with that. And let's see, Division 5. Let's see if we have any updates in Division 5 with Vincent Memorial. As we'll look on Max Preps. Takes a little bit to get over to the spot. And let's see what we have. Halftime score here, 20-7. They stopped the clock, so I'm not sure how much more halftime we have, but we'll keep talking.
Yeah, the White added 3 minutes.
Okay, so we're going to add some time on that. In the other games tonight, we mentioned Vincent Memorial and Hoover tied up 14-14, and no other score right now on number 2, Sweetwater, and number 3, El Cajon Valley.
You have not La Costa Canyon, El Camino, by chance? You have score on that one?
Bring up that because I don't have anybody that plays against them. Okay. They're in Division 1, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's take a look to see if we can.
So my sister helps with the cheerleaders there, JV.
Uh-huh.
But she taught her whole life here in La Paloma Junior High, or not Junior High, Elementary here in Fallbrook.
Okay. Let's see, El Camino.
And she told me where they were going, but I don't remember where they were going. Oh, they were at home because they got a bye last week. They were at home.
Okay, so they're playing. Don't have an updated score, but they're playing Cathedral Catholic. But
Catholic, that's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what they're playing.
No score on that one yet. Yeah.
So I wanted to mention this week. I was thinking about the baseball, true baseball, and remembering how much fun we had. Bob Mahoney, Fred Sharp.
Oh yeah.
Manahano, Bohead. Yeah. Those guys were crazy. That was our sophomore year. I got to stay with them.
You don't think about, since it's been so many years, sometimes you don't, but then as soon as you say a name, you can picture exactly what they looked like when we were in high school with them. Huh?
Bob Mahoney, he was so funny. Him and Fred would argue about the dumbest thing. Metzler, Bruce Metzler, too.
Yep.
He was the cut-up.
Yeah, Lee Elder just said that the spelling might be different, but the names of those twins, the Christopherson here, remind him of former Imperial coach Max Fields played college football against Chris Christopherson, who's a singer.
Christopherson was an athlete?
Oh, yeah.
No way.
No, he was. I remember there several years ago, down in Calexico, there was a charity game where he played in it, and so did the $1 Million Man.
No, Lee Majors.
He played. In fact, I want to remember right, that Lee Majors ended up breaking a finger in the game. It was down in Calexico many, many years ago. But, yeah, thanks for that. And it is a different spelling on that, Lee. It's with a CH on the beginning of their last name of the Twins. And And Peggy, listening at home and saying that to mention Peter, we mentioned Peter earlier, but he's playing in junior high football, and they play full pads, and he's wearing your number.
13.
Wearing your number 13,
number.
yeah.
Great number.
So I know you enjoy that, and I'm sure Peter does too.
Yeah. So in junior high, we were flags.
Flag, that's all we had. We wore shoulder pads because it looked good, but you didn't use them. You had flags. But yeah, back in Kansas, they play with full uniforms, full pads, full tackle, and everything.
Yeah.
Peter has the number 13, and I mentioned a few weeks ago that Caleb's using Ray Culp's old number 30.
Oh, okay.
So he's wearing that and playing safety back there, both doing a great job, and we really love it when Jonathan sends videos to us so we can watch the kids playing.
Oh, I bet.
Hope someday we can go back and watch them playing in the game, but time will tell on that one. Both teams are back out on the field. The Tigers are in the end zone on the north side and trying to stay loose over there as the temperature's getting down closer to the 50-degree mark. And
this is awesome, though, to see this red and white. This is just like we're at home.
Yeah, it is. And the Tigers in their all-white uniforms, and Fallbrook in all-red uniforms. And so, yeah, it is like watching a scrimmage amongst ourselves, changing uniforms to do it. Halftime score here in Fallbrook, it's the Warriors 20 and the Tigers 7, and we'll have our second half kickoff in just a moment.
Johnny's Burritos, an Imperial Valley tradition since 1963. 3 locations, Raleigh, Imperial, and El Centro. Delicious burritos, including your favorite breakfast burritos, made just the way you like it. Tacos and taquitos, sandwiches, burgers, carne asada, fries, and so much more. And don't forget their delicious Johnny's sweet tea. Johnny's Burritos in Raleigh, Imperial, and El Centro.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus,
Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial is serving the best Japanese cuisine in the Imperial Valley. Kxo Sushi offers you 50 different sushi rolls, plus beer, wine, and sake. And they also have teriyaki chicken or beef, rice and noodles. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. They're open daily from 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. Kxo Sushi also caters and welcomes big groups anytime. Call 760-355-4440. That's 355-4440 for your takeout.
Tigers receiving the ball here in the second half. Updated score halftime now. It's Holville 29, Maranatha Christian 0.
Oh, wow.
Vikings, they are playing some good football. Kickoff from Dickey. It's going to be a short one. The Tigers are going to fair catch it. Any minutes will get it at the 35-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will take over possession 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Fallbrook leading at 20-7 here at the half. Beginning the third quarter, the Tigers will have the ball. They're going to say move the ball to 36-yard line, so they'll be at the 36 to start this second half.
I don't understand why they don't try to advance it. He's a running back.
Yeah, he's fair catch. Fair catch. I know. Since it got there so quickly, you would think that he'd be able to get it and get going, knowing, figuring that the offensive kicking team wouldn't get there that quickly, but we're not on the field, so I guess we would go with that. Ayala back to pass, goes over the middle, and in and out of the hand. And a hit after no call. Now a call. Now the flags come out, but wow. It was the ball was juggled and then dropped. I'm still trying to see it was Jared Nixon.
It was Jared,
and then was tackled, and the late hit's going to come up on a late flag, but the Tigers are going to get the benefit of that one. No dirty hit or anything like that. It was a boom play, but
just like he was saying, he was bumping the ball.
Yeah. But the hitter on that was Grant Hall, and he'll come to the sideline for a play.
Oh, you can hear the ref.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay. So it'll be a 15-yard penalty. That'll put the ball 1st and 10, and it will bring it on to the Fallbrook side of the field at the 49-yard line. Haven't had too many penalties really called in this game.
No, not many at all.
But the second half starts off with a 15-yarder against the Warriors, and the Tigers have the ball 1st and 10 at the Fallbrook 49.
I sure hope we could take this and take it down the field and score and make this game out of it.
Ayala, quarterback in the shotgun, takes the handoff, throws to the middle, completes it to Jaden Wilson, who bobbles it, then brings it in. He's to the 43-yard line, turns the corner to the 40-yard line, and will go out of bounds inside the 35. We'll see where they're going to put it down at, but it'll be a first down for the Tigers at the 34-yard line and a 15-yarder.
Good job by Wilson to catch that. He's thrown behind him, and he bobbled it, but he's able to juggle it, held onto it, and then he got good block for Nixon when he was there for the sideline. He was able to turn that up. Like you said, for that first down.
Tigers now with 58 yards. Passing, second catch of the night for Wilson. Both of them for good yardage. First and 10 from the 34 of the Warriors. Handed off to Jimenez up the middle, finds nothing there, jumps to the outside to the right. We'll get inside the 30-yard line to about the 27. That's going to be a gain of 7. Second down and 3.
That reminded me of Jaime Obesa right there. Did you see the way he drug his foot?
It did.
Changed direction.
Jaime was so good.
He was that. He loved to do that. Just drag your feet just as you can change the direction.
Like a rudder on a ship.
Exactly. Perfect.
Second down and 3 for the Tigers from the Warrior 27. That keeps Jimenez in the backfield to his right side. The Tigers are going to jump early, and no flag.
Oh, no flag.
No flag. Got away with one. We're going to lose a yard on it. As Jimenez started leaning forward, waiting for the snap, and kind of took a little bit of a half step maybe, and then it was snapped. It'll be a loss of a yard. Third down and 4 from the 28 of the Warriors. Yellow runs to the sideline for the play call. Comes back out onto the field. Gio Robles, one of the receivers. Jared Nix, a receiver. Both go to opposite sides of the field. Mario Gaxiola to the near side along with Jaden Wilson. Jimenez to the right side of Ayala in the shotgun. Makes the handoff. Back to pass. Going to throw it to the sideline. Got to complete it for a first down to Jared Nixon near the 22-yard line. Let's see where they'll put it out. They're going to say he went out of the 23, and that'll be a 5-yard gain and a first down for the Tigers.
That was a pretty little pass right there. Just a little cut out to the flat.
Little timing play, too.
That's all it was.
And timed it perfectly.
As soon as he turned his head, the ball was on its way.
First completion to Jared Nixon tonight. And that is his 22nd of the year. This one goes for 5 yards. 63 yards of passing for Ayala in the game. And a first and 10 Tigers from the 23 of the Warriors. Ayala hands it off to Jimenez. Puts his head down. We'll get a little bit of yardage, but not much. Maybe a couple of yards. And they're going to mark it as a gain of 1. So second down and 9 from the 22.
Kyle Calling. Big stop for the Warriors.
So second down now and 9 from the 22 for Imperial.
As you say, Collins looks like a big boy. He is 6'3", 205, senior.
Trips right for the Tigers. Gaxio on the far side of it with Wilson in the middle and Robles. Pass over the middle for Robles. He didn't see the ball. It was thrown behind him. He was looking for it, and he was open at the goal line, but the pass goes behind him, incomplete. It'll be a third down and 9.
You rushed that. He had so much more time that he could stay there in the pocket.
Yep, I think you're right.
Robles, never seen the ball.
No.
Never seen the ball.
Again, he looked to the right. The ball went to the left behind him, and he was open.
He was open.
That's touchdown, yeah. Little miscommunication on where the pass went to. 9:38 to go here in the third quarter. With Fallbrook leading the Tigers 20-7, but Imperial at the Warrior 22.
Yeah, I think Ayala holds on to that. He got to get to the end zone before he has to throw it, but he didn't.
And timeout called by the Tigers. With 9:38 to go, third quarter. Fallbrook 20, Imperial 7.
Did you know that about 1,000 students from around the Imperial Valley are getting a jump on their college careers by attending IBC classes right now on their own high school campus? Ask us about our dual enrollment programs, available to students at most Imperial Valley high schools. Get started now at the #1 community college in the nation. Check us out. For information, go to imperial.edu and search dual enrollment. That's imperial.edu.
Wake up with us at Broken Yoke Cafe. Open daily at 7 a.m., serving you your favorite breakfast. From omelets, pancakes, how about eggs Benedict, waffles, and yes, Mexican breakfast too. Broken Yoke Cafe also serves lunch till 2 p.m. From sandwiches, salads, and yes, of course, the all-American cheeseburgers. You can order online at Broken Yoke Cafe El Centro or call 760-352-9655. That's 352-9655.
Maybe you could call ahead, George, on the way back and ask Peggy if she'll take me to breakfast tomorrow.
It is Saturday.
It is Saturday. That's a
go-to place on
Saturday. Third down and 9 from the 22 for Imperial. They'll go trips right with Ayala, Wilson, and Gaxiola. Jared Nixon, lone receiver, out to the left, but not split out too far.
Oh.
And the jump against the Tigers. Man. I'm not sure which one.
Well, Jaden Wilson threw his hands up over here, but I did see Robles jump. But this flag was down before Robles moved, so I don't. Must have been somebody else.
By the way, Jaden Wilson was walking away. It's like it might have been from him, but there wasn't a whole lot of movement if there was, but enough for a 5-yard penalty, and they get a 3rd down and 14 and put it back to the 27-yard line. Same offensive setup. Jimenez in the backfield on the right side of Ayala. Gets the snap. Goes back to pass. Sets up on the pocket. Going to go deep into the end zone. Jump ball for Nixon. In and out of his hands at the goal line. And tipped away. Good job defensively. For Warriors defensive back. I think it's going to be Luke O'Brien was back there to tip that one away and a clutch one. Robles is going to come in, and he's going to attempt a field goal. This is going to be about 45 yards. Let's see. He's already kicked 4 in excess of 40 yards. This would be his 5th, and the ball will be placed on the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Nixon had that ball.
Yeah, he did.
He did a good job of blocking out the...
Great job of the defensive back. Break it up, and if the snap was mishandled by Ayala, it's going to come up short. It will be no good. So the Tigers will come up empty after getting all the way down to the 22-yard line. A 5-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Really hurt on that, too. That would have been a 40 or a 38-yarder.
I still think he should have got that ball.
Yeah.
He out-jumped the kid. He was in front of him, everything. Yep. When he came down with it,
he stepped out. Yeah, you got to hand it to O'Brien, a defensive back, to be there at the right exact time to put that one away.
So we need to go back to that. That worked right there.
So 1st and 10 for Fallbrook, and they'll take over right at their own 20-yard line with 9:31 to go in the 3rd quarter, leading at 20-7. Handoff goes up the middle. And still on his feet is about. He'll get the 1st down, and he'll power all the way out to near the 33-yard line. Telling you, he plays much tougher and bigger than 5'10" and 185. Goodness. So the 33, gain of 13 on that one.
Shoot. Because JJ hit him, and he just kept carrying him.
Yeah. Wow.
Came a little of his own medicine.
132 yards rushing for Bosch on 9 carries and a touchdown. And it's a 1st and 10 for Fallbrook at their own 33-yard line. Under 9 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Going from a shotgun now, Thomas back to pass. It rolls out to his left. Looking downfield, passes at the last moment, going to complete it. Was he in bounds at the 45? They're saying yes, as Christopherson will catch it at the 46. A gain of 13 and a 1st down for Fallbrook.
He had him open before that. I don't know why he didn't throw it, but
good job of going on his tippy toes to catch that one at the 46 before going out of bounds.
How do you feel? And good job rolling and going against his body.
30 yards in passing for Thomas, completing 2 of 3 with 1 interception, his first one of the year. Hands it off, fakes the handoff, throws over the middle, has wide open at the 40-yard line to the 30. To the 20-yard line, going to be hit. It's outside the 10 and brought down as it is past to Kyle Collins. And that is his 14th catch of the day, and he was open big time.
Yeah. They bid on the run. He was got behind the piece and
Fake the handoff, pulled up, passed it, goes down to the 8-yard line, and that will be a 38-yard pass on this one from Thomas to Collins.
Yeah, we got to see Jaden Wilson's speed there.
That's the third first down in the last 3 plays. Yeah. From the 20-yard line down to the Tiger 8.
Good call, though.
Yep, very good call, and well executed. He never broke stride on that. Hand off to Bausch. He's going to be brought down after a gain of maybe a yard on the play. It'll be a second down and goal from the 7.
Oh, we got a flag. J.J. Mendez brought him down, but I didn't see the flag. Still don't see it. Okay.
Holding against the offense, yeah. So holding against the Fallbrook Warriors. It'll be longer than 38. Let me see here. Only 42 and 4, so 46-yarder on that pass play.
First and goal, Warriors. Ball has moved back to their own 8. The Tiger 18 yards.
76 yards in passing on the night so far, unofficially for Evan Thomas. And with that penalty, now make it a second down, or make it a first and goal, and it will put it out at the 18-yard line. Christopherson, lone runner, or Bausch, takes the handoff, can throw it out to the right side, completed at the 20-yard line, gets away from a couple of tacklers, and Christopherson will get down to near the 11. Just see where they're going to mark him on the far side of the field, way over in the distance. And they will put it down at the 11. So a gain of 7. Be a second down and goal. Thank you. The PA announcer's listening to you.
Yeah. You know, I like it because we didn't never get to hear anything because the commercial's going out here. But I like it when the refs
can call out.
Yeah, we can come over the PA system.
Yep,
I like
you can
it.
hear what the explanation is on it.
Yeah, I like that.
I like the idea of the windows open. I know it's colder, but it's nicer and easier to see. Back to pass, rolling to his left is Thomas. Pump fake, then looking for, can't find anybody. Now going to throw it toward the end zone and gets hammered. As soon as he throws the ball, it'll go incomplete. And it will be a third down now and goal at the 11.
Ooh, that was close. Max Alvarez hit him hard.
That's the first incompletion after 4 in a row by Thomas that totaled up to 83 yards. He did have the interception on his first pass of the night, and then this incompletion. So he's 4 of 6 for the 83 yards. And it'll be a third down and goal from the 11.
Got to give it to the Tiger defense. So he had nobody to pass to.
He kept looking and looking as he rolled to his left, found nobody, and at the last moment had to get rid of it because the Tigers were coming on it.
Well, he was at the sideline and ran out of territory there.
Third and goal from the 11, and before the snap, going to be a timeout called on Fallbrook with 6:50 to go in the third quarter of play, and it's the Warriors leading the Tigers 20-7.
For over 60 years, the Imperial Quarterback Club has supported all sports teams at Imperial High School. The money they raise goes a long way keeping our kids busy with school activities. Members are parents and community people who care and want to donate their time. If you would like to become a member, please call Betty or Larry Zinn at 760-355-1312. That's 355-1312. The Quarterback Club wishes the Imperial Tigers a great season. Go Tigers! El Zarape restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes with nothing but fresh ingredients. El Zarape restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. There are 17 different burritos. El Zarape restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Updated score from southwest of where we're at right now. Central has tied up La Jolla 14-14 in the third quarter. Back to pass is Thomas. Throws it over the middle. Going to complete it to Christopherson. Breaks one tackle and will go in for the touchdown. This tackle on a short pass, it'll be 11-yard touchdown, and it's now 26-7 in favor of Fallbrook.
I don't know who missed that arm tackle. But somebody in the middle there. He had some good blocking, though. I like the way he did that.
Yeah.
He brought him back.
That was a good play call, really. to Christopherson. That's Wilson Christopherson. Will make the 11-yard touchdown pass. Dickey will come in for the extra point. Taking a long time to snap the ball. Let me get it down, and the kick is up, and it is good. With 6:44 to go now in the third quarter of play, it's Fallbrook 26, Imperial 7.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Start that day off right with your favorite drink from Brickhouse Coffee, next door to Brickhouse Deli at the Lisa Tucker Center in Imperial. Brickhouse Coffee has so many drinks to choose from. Hot drinks, blended drinks, or cold drinks, including the best tea in the valley with different flavors. Open daily with a convenient drive-thru. And next door, Brickhouse Deli with big, full, fresh flavors. The Valley's premier deli, serving breakfast and lunch. So come visit them both at the Lisa Tucker Center on West Ayton Road in Imperial.
Another short kickoff, going to hit the ground at the 30-yard line, but penalty flag down. They have an offside on the kicking team on the scoring drive for the Warriors. 7-play, 80-yard drive using 2 minutes and 25 seconds off the clock. Won a long 46-yard pass to Kyle Collings and capped by 11-yard touchdown pass from Evan Thomas, his 6th of the year, and on the receiving end, Wilson Christopherson, and that is his 4th touchdown of the year. And with the PAT, it's 27-7 in favor of the Warriors. Bring the ball back 5 yards, kick it from the 35. This little short kick actually goes a little bit longer, back to the 18-yard line and cut from there. Looking up the middle, can't find a whole lot, but we'll get out up to the 34-yard line on the return. Sure who brought that back. Is that Jaden Wilson? It'll be out to the 33-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Wyatt Casillas and Caden Smith brought Wilson down. So the kid can kick. He kicked all the way back to the 18.
And pretty effortlessly, too.
Yeah.
You know?
Didn't look like he put much into it.
No, but it went down there pretty good.
I do not like those pooch kicks.
Yeah, I don't either. Almost approaching 100 yards passing on the night for the Warriors, 94. 1st and 10, Imperial at their own 33. And off of the left side, the Castro breaks the tackle at the 34-yard line. We'll get to the 35, maybe 36. They're going to say 36. That'll be a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7.
52, Caden Smith. This is going to give them number 40, Preston McCarthy. For the Warriors, come out and bring down Castro.
30 yards on 10 carries on the night for Castro. Tigers will send Jared Nixon wide to the left. Robles will be in the slot, and wide right is Gaxiola. Ayala takes the snap, going to hand it off up the middle to Jimenez, and Jimenez will get out close to the 40-yard line. They're going to park it at the 40. That'll be a gain of 4 yards, and the Tigers are looking at a 3rd and 3 from the 40. $51 yards on 10 carries on the night for Julian Jimenez. Came into the game leading ball rusher for Imperial with 681, so now over 700 yards rushing.
Oh, awesome.
For JJ in the year.
Oh, it's 59. I couldn't find a 54. Because it's 59. Noah Ansudes.
3rd down and 3 from the 40 for the Tigers. Ayala in the shotgun, gets the snap. Going to go back to pass. Looks on the near side to Gaxiola, in and out of his hands. It was thrown right at him. Like he was getting ready to run before he got a hold of the ball at the 45. Would have been good enough yardage for the 1st down, but a penalty flag.
Roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer. It should give the Tigers a 1st down.
Oh, he had it.
Oh, yeah, it was a good pass. Good pass from Ayala. And it was like he was getting ready to make a move before he got the ball and just got to wait a little bit. So the penalty will go against Fallbrook and give the Tigers a first down, and we'll put the ball out across the 50-yard line to the 45 of Fallbrook. So first and 10 Tigers.
I love hearing that. The ref.
Oh, yeah.
He's on the PA system.
I mean, we're used to seeing in college ball and in the NFL of the referee calling out what the penalty was and it going over the loudspeaker. It's very clear, too.
Yeah, it is.
No scratchiness or anything.
I have to remove my headset so I can hear it.
Ayala, second back through Jimenez, and a big push will get it down to the 37 before he's brought down. But things seem to be going pretty well there, and then it kind of went to a stop. Actually, at the 42-yard line, I should say, is a 3-yard gain and a second down and 7.
Yeah, that was 5 Warriors there, but they're giving it to number 40, Preston McCarthy.
Tigers have used up 2 minutes off the clock on this drive. And if it's another long clock-running drive,
we don't need that.
We got to get some quick scores here. We're down by 3 touchdowns, 27-7. Fallbrook leading it, the number 2 seed in Division III. And we mentioned right at the outset of the game that a 4-6 record. You think, well, there you go. But then when you look at the league that they are in and the teams that they have lost to, this is a good ball club. Ayala runs into one running back, pitches it out to Ethan Reeves. And Reeves is going to carry it, bashing his way down to near first down. Let's see where it's going to put it at. Yeah, that was Ethan.
Yeah, it was. It was Ethan.
And it'll go down to the 31-yard line and a first down for the Tigers on a 9-yard run.
And he pitched that early. He didn't need to pitch it that soon. He still had open field.
Didn't think Ethan would play tonight. His left ankle was just in such bad shape last week, but he ran hard on that one to get the Tigers a first down to the 31. Stays in the backfield with Castro. Castro will get it behind Reeves' block, and he'll get inside the 30-yard line to about the 26. And that'll be a good 5-yard gain. It'll be a 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I like the way he followed Ethan right up the middle, but I don't see Ethan.
I think isn't he bent over there or not? Yeah, he's bent over there. Yeah, heavily taped on that left ankle. But we watched him warming up tonight, and I pointed out to him. He's looking pretty good. He's got a little bit of a hitch, but not a lot. And on that run, though, that was sweet.
Right
yeah, he stays in lineup on the right side of Ayala and Castro on the left side. 2nd down and 5 from the 26. Back to pass Ayala. Good look in the end zone. Going to throw it deep. Has a receiver. Touchdown, Tigers. The completion to Gio Robles, his first touchdown completion reception of the night, or the year, I should say. And it's now a 27-13 game.
Of the year?
His first touchdown of the year, yep.
So at West Hills? I thought he had one at West Hills.
No, he didn't. He had 5 of 66 in receptions, but no touchdowns. Nice one there, though. I like that. And he was open.
We need to keep running that. See, he's one-on-one. I like it when they bring trips this way or... Hold on.
Robles with the extra point. That's Joel getting the extra point. And with 3:14 to go in the third quarter, it's now Fallbrook 27, Imperial 14.
The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago to help the football team with much-needed equipment and sending players to special training. Through their fundraising efforts, the Imperial Tiger Association is proud of what they have accomplished and what they will continue to do in the future. They are always looking for new members. You can call Victor at 760-960-6317. That's 960-6317 if you're interested in helping out. Go Tigers!
Johnny's Burritos, an Imperial Valley tradition since 1963. 3 locations, Raleigh, Imperial, and El Centro. Delicious burritos, including your favorite breakfast burritos, made just the way you like it. Tacos and taquitos, sandwiches, burgers, carne asada, fries, and so much more. And don't forget their delicious Johnny's sweet tea. Johnny's Burritos in Raleigh, Imperial, and El Centro.
6-play drives, 67 yards using 3:24 off the clock. The kickoff from Robles will go down to the 2 and brought out from there by Christopherson. Out to the 20, finds a little bit of a crease to the 30. Penalty flag goes down, and he's going to be tackled near midfield, but a penalty flag back. We may have a block in the back. I'll let you listen to the ref and tell us, because you could hear it a little bit better than I can. But the flags are back at the 23-yard line, so suspect this is going to go against Fallbrook and bring back a nice return by Christopherson.
It was.
But it might have been that block that hit it. I don't know.
I think number 2 got hit from behind. Dayton Lopez.
So they'll bring a good return back.
Yeah, he froze, waited for him to come to him, and all of a sudden he went flying.
Be holding on the return team. And it'll be from the point of the foul.
Spot foul, he said.
Yep, spot foul. So it's going from where it occurred. The flags are down at the 23. So if they bring it back from there, and that looks like where they're going to march it off from.
Uh, 25.
Roy Platt checking in back in Texas, saying that Melissa won again, 49-21 over White House, Texas. So congratulations to Melissa. And thank you for that update, Roy. So we'll bring the ball back to the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 for Fallbrook. We'll go from the pistol formation. Thomas at quarterback, 6'3", fakes the handoff, throws out to the right, get it completed to the 25-yard line to Christopherson, and he's going to be hit many, many times after getting to the 27, and it'll be a second down. Correction on that to the 17-yard. I'm sorry, it'll be only a 3-yard gain.
The Campos brought him down, but I think it was Jaden Wilson that had his ankle.
And 3 yards, second down, 7 for the Warriors.
Let's see. Oh, my sister said that, where are they at? Forgot their school now. They're Cathedral, or they're playing Cathedral.
Yeah, Cathedral Catholic.
Catholic, that's right. They're up 28-14.
Okay. Second down and 7. And I'll second back through, rolling out to his left side. Bausch makes some good moves to get outside near to the 24. I guess I'm going to put him at the 24-yard line. And, wow, I thought it was a little short, but we got a bad angle. They're going to put him to the 24 and a first down. It'll be a gain of 7 yards.
Eddie Martinez brought him down.
He's shifty, but he doesn't lose speed when he moves. No, he winds his way through. He's a good running back. 139 yards on 10 carries and a touchdown for Bausch. Now it's nearly 1,500 yards or 1,450 yards on the season. Rushing for this Warrior team. Minute 34 left in the third quarter. Back to pass is Thomas. Tries to set up, gets a heavy rush, rolls out to his right. Penalty flag goes down in the holding area, and he will be pushed out of bounds after a couple of yard gain, but I think we're going to have a hold against the Warriors.
See what he said? We got to get this at home.
Number 65, Camden Hoff. I'm kind of surprised in high school that they would name the person that's getting called for the penalty. They used to not do that, but they used to not do that in the pros, and then they used to not do that in college, and now they do with both. Now they're doing it here at high school. So that penalty flag, it'll be from the point of the infraction. It'll bring it back to the 14-yard line. They'll keep it a first down. And 20.
First and 20 for the Warriors.
Got Hoville 29, Maranatha nothing at half. Central La Jolla still tied at 14 in the third.
Good ball game there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Nice tight one, the Vikings and the Spartans. First and 20 from the 14. Look at this formation. Only have 3 down linemen in front of the quarterback who rolls out to his right. A lot of receivers downfield. Has a lot of time. Going to pass it. Has a receiver. Completes it in and out of the hands of Christopherson at the 31-yard line. Ball's incomplete. It'll be a second down at 20. Nice pass, though, on the run by Evan Thomas.
It was. I can't believe two was that wide open.
And he's usually very sure-handed. Yeah. So I'm really surprised at that. He'll come to the sideline now and be replaced by Ryder Cerulli.
I wonder if he was trying to stay in bounds. Maybe.
Or maybe didn't know exactly where he's at because he had some room out there. And he comes to the sideline, takes his helmet off, and I think he's more upset with himself than anything else because the pass was on the money by Thomas. Second down and 20 now from the 14-yard line.
We had that in junior high, but I don't remember what we called that play right there. Linemen all win on one side.
Yeah, they just had the guards in the center in front of him, and then everybody else was split to both sides. Handed off to Bausch around the left side. Gets away, almost got away from one tackler, but a good job by Darian Romo to grab his foot, not let him go. There'll be no gain. 3rd down and 20 from the 14.
Yeah, Darian turned that in right into JJ. He had nowhere to go. JJ had 2 other guys helping him. One was Max, and I don't remember the other one.
So 3rd down and 20 from the 14-yard line. And they have been very good on long-distance 3rd down plays.
Yeah. We might see another trick play.
Come out of the huddle. Again, they'll have 4 players split way out to the left and 2 split out to the right with just a center and guards in front of quarterback Evan Thomas. Bausch will be to his right side. Going to get the snap. Sets up. Going to throw it deep. Looking for receivers. Some Tigers there and almost intercepted. I thought it got past him, but a good job of knocking the ball down.
12.
Yeah, good job by Sonny Beltran, sophomore, 5'9" and 150. Does a good job of breaking that one up.
I think 2 should have got that.
Yeah, I do
because
too.
he went right through Sonny's hands.
It almost looked like he either lost sight of where the ball was at or thought it was going to be tipped and missed it. But it'll go incomplete. 4th and 20. They'll have to punt. Tigers should have pretty good field position after this.
They should. Yeah, Sonny jumped a little too soon. And it looked like the ball went right between his hands. And it hit number 2 in the back. Ooh, black.
They hit at the 40-yard line and go sideways, then will roll slowly across the 45 to the 47, and that's where the Tigers will have the ball 1st and 10 at the Warrior 47-yard line. Now, can the Tigers go down and score? Have 1 second left in this quarter.
Got to do it. We got to do it.
And, we were talking about the last drive was taking a little bit of time early in the drive, but then with the long pass, it only took 3 minutes and 24 seconds on that last drive. It was capped by a long touchdown pass from Ayala to Gio Robles of 26 yards. And for Ayala, that's 2 more touchdowns to his credit this year and giving him 17 touchdowns on the season. 1st and 10 Tigers from the 47 of the Warriors. Split way out left is Gio Robles. Ayala going to hand it off up the middle to Ethan Reeves. Gets good yardage off, close to a 1st down. He'll be brought down. Let's see where the forward progress is going to put him down to the 38-yard line. That'll be a 9-yard gain, 2nd down and 1.
He sure looked good on that.
Tell you what, he's a gamer, I'll tell you that. Yards on 2 carries for Ethan, and that'll be the end of this 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Fallbrook 27, Imperial 14.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Wake up with us at Broken Yoke Cafe. Open daily at 7 a.m., serving you your favorite breakfast. From omelets, pancakes, how about eggs Benedict, waffles, and yes, Mexican breakfast too. Broken Yoke Cafe also serves lunch till 2 p.m. From sandwiches, salads, and yes, of course, the all-American cheeseburgers. You can order online at Broken Yoke Cafe El Centro or call 760-352-9655. That's 352-9655.
Long pass that would go to Gio Robles, which would be a 1st down, but they're going to call offside.
Oh, so it comes back?
I guess it's offside. And then it...
Why wouldn't the play continue?
Right, yeah, exactly. I don't understand. It's going to go a 5-yard penalty, so I guess there was the jump, the flag went up, and it was not a free play. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Another penalty flag goes down on this one. what it's going to be.
Oh, taking cold shot.
We wait for the referee call. Boy, watching Gio Robles catch that ball was just so effortless.
Yeah. You see how smooth he is?
Yeah, he really is. And just a sophomore, 6'5".
Like a Willie Mays catch.
Yeah, like a basket catch. Going to be a penalty. Referee has to put his microphone on. 5-yard penalty against the Tigers, and that'll bring it back. They get a 1st and 15 and put it back at the 39-yard line.
Must be 62 because 52 doesn't play offense.
Yeah.
Oh, 12 men.
Oh, 12, okay. They were given and they changed and said it was 12 men on the field. So penalty goes against the Tigers, but it make it a 1st and 15 from the 39 of the Warriors. Robles now on the far right side of the field as Ayala gets the snap, hands it off to Jimenez or to Ethan Reeves, and Reeves will get inside the 35 and continues to push his way down to get that 5 yards back. And it was taken out of his hands, but I think the whistle blew it dead before it was taken out of his hands. But a 5-yard gain will make it a 2nd down and 10 back at the 34.
Yeah, that was a scrum. That went on for a while. That should have been blown dead.
Yeah. Long before that point.
Yeah.
So Ayala runs to the sideline, brings the play call in. Romo stays in the lineup at tight end. He had that touchdown in the Centro game. You remember back on that. He came in for just a couple of plays, and they threw it over the middle to him. He's going to be a tight end, and he will be lined up on the left side. Villacampos on the right side as a wing. Ayala takes the handoff, goes back to pass, going to look for Robles. Deep, it's going to be intercepted. The pass is way away from him at the 5-yard line. Robles will bring him down, but they're going to say that he was putting it out around the 7. He came down at the 5, and then was tackled at the 3. But they're going to say it was, I'm not sure who got the interception. It was not looking at, it's like everybody's cheering for William Sherman, so I believe that's who's going to have the interception. First turnover by the Tigers in the game. And stops a good drive.
Yeah. No, number 3
Robles was double.
Yeah, number 3 did a great job keeping Robles from the ball. He was trying to come back. Good job by that number 3. Give you a name.
So 1st and 10, and they're going to put the ball at the 7-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the Warriors 7, they have the ball, stopping a good drive by the Tigers that had began at the 47 and moved down to the 34. Hand it off. Bausch over the right side. He'll power his way out to the 9 for a 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 8. I can see them running the clock down like we saw last week.
Great job by Villacampos over there. Bring him down. Yeah, that ball should have been thrown to the outside shoulder. The way it was, because he had no chance of coming back on that.
No. You're right. So for Bausch now, that 1-yard gain gives him 140 on the night on 12 carries. But 76 on the touchdown run on the first play from scrimmage. Tigers would tie it up, and that's the last that it's been that close. 2nd down and 8. And coming up from behind, Thomas has to get rid of it. It's going to be intercepted by the Tigers. J.J. Jimenez will intercept it. Will get it to the 4, and it's a 1st down for Imperial.
Look at the quarterback.
Down.
He's holding his knee.
He was tackled, by Danny Escobar. But J.J. comes up now with his 2nd interception on the season and at a perfect time. 1st and 10 Tigers at
right at the 5. Right at the 5. Great read by J.J.
So 1st and goal to 5. Thomas came into the game with no interceptions. He's thrown 2 tonight on this Tiger defense. And the referees are going to stop play. It'll be a timeout on the field. 10-10 to go in the ball game. It's Fallbrook 27, Imperial 14, and the Tigers are at the 5.
Wake up with us at Broken Yoke Cafe. Open daily at 7 a.m., serving you your favorite breakfast. From omelets, pancakes, how about eggs Benedict, waffles, and yes, Mexican breakfast too. Broken Yoke Cafe also serves lunch till 2 p.m. From sandwiches, salads, and yes, of course, the all-American cheeseburgers. You can order online at Broken Yoke Cafe El Centro or call 760-352-9655. That's 352-9655.
For over 60 years, the Imperial Quarterback Club has supported all sports teams at Imperial High School. The money they raise goes a long way keeping our kids busy with school activities. Members are parents and community people who care and want to donate their time. If you would like to become a member, please call Betty or Larry Zinn at 760-355-1312. That's 355-1312. The Quarterback Club wishes the Imperial Tigers a great season. Go Tigers!
First to go Tigers, the 5, Robles. Wide to the left. We see a jump ball in the corner of the end zone. Ayala is going to hand it off up the middle. Ethan Reeves, and he'll get down near the goal line to the 1. It'll be a second and goal at the 1 for the Tigers.
32. 32 hit Ethan and bounced off him, and he did not want to get up.
Tigers right ready to go again. Ayala in the shotgun. Hand it off to Reeves again. Penalty flag goes down. I hope the Tigers didn't move again.
Outside.
Woo. Okay.
Outside.
The last time we got inside was inside the 5.
Found the deep.
Penalties took it away. So it's going to be a penalty. It'll be about a 1.5-foot penalty to take half the distance of the goal. So second and goal from the 1. I think the Tigers with a no huddle on that probably threw Fallbrook off. Castro in the backfield on the right of Ayala. Reeves on the left. Gets the snap. Hands it off to Reeves up the middle. Not going to make it. He's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. It'll be a third down goal now from the 1. He just got stood up and couldn't move.
Yeah, I think if he bends over, he takes him in. He's standing straight up.
Reeves goes to the sideline now and limping a little bit as well. And Jimenez will come into the lineup in the backfield.
Big play right here. Big play.
Jimenez will line up on the left side of Ayala from a shotgun. Castro on the right side. Third and goal from inside the 1.
I don't know.
I'm not sure what he said. Something about before the snap. I don't know if there was noise or something that was going.
I understood.
Ayala. Jimenez up the middle, dives to the end zone. No call. They're going to say no, he didn't make it. Sure looked like he had made it over, but they said no, he did not. And a 4th and goal, and the Tigers are going to have to go for it, I think, a 4th and goal inside the 1.
He sure looked like he was in.
It sure looked like it to me, too, but we don't have an angle on it, so we're going to have to trust that he didn't on the call. And, in fact, they're showing with a little bit of a loss. It's going to pull all the way back to the 1-yard line instead of the 1.5 line. So the Tigers will go for it on a 4th and goal from the 1. Tigers trailing it by 13, trying to cut that lead in half. Y'all on the shotgun again. We'll get the snap. Take it. Throw it into the end zone for Gio Robles. Did he catch it? Yes, he did. But there's no call. Touchdown, Tigers. What a catch by Gio Robles.
What?
A one-handed catch. His left hand. He is left-handed. So what a fantastic catch and pass from Ayala. I thought when he passed, I thought he threw it too far.
It was over his head.
Yeah.
I thought, it's way over.
Robles with the second touchdown catch of the night. It's a 1-yarder, and now Fallbrook leads 27-20. Robles in for the extra point.
Yeah, he laid out, falling backwards, and got that with one hand.
And it is good. With 8:07 to go in the ball game, it's Fallbrook 27, Imperial 21.
Did you know that about 1,000 students from around the Imperial Valley are getting a jump on their college careers by attending IBC classes right now on their own high school campus? Ask us about our dual enrollment programs, available to students at most Imperial Valley high schools. Get started now at the #1 community college in the nation. Check us out. For information, go to imperial.edu and search dual enrollment. That's imperial.edu.
On that scoring drive for the Tigers,
On the hit, number 11.
it's going to be a 4-play drive, and they'll use 2 minutes and 3 seconds off the clock, and capped by second time tonight combination of Jaden Ayala and Gio Robles from 1 yard away, and the Tigers have cut the lead down to 6. Robles with the kickoff. So they told him to kick it as far as you can, and it will go in the end zone, and it will be a touchback. It's only his first touchback of the night. I thought one when he went out into
he stepped in.
He stepped into the end zone, but I guess from where he caught it, maybe, I don't know, but it kind of looked like he went into the end zone.
Well, I thought once you stepped in, though.
That's what I thought too. That's his 30th touchback of the night, the season, I should say. And Fallbrook has the ball 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line with 8:07 to go in the ball game.
Oh, Romo went off. Looks like he's okay. Oh, Ethan's in there. Ethan and JJ at linebacker.
That touchdown, remember, came after the interception by J.J. Minnis. And I'm going to go to Bausch. He's going to get 3 yards out of it, nothing more than that. Good job to Scavez coming up to make the stop. They're going to say it's a 2-yard gain, and it will be a 2nd down and 8 from the 22.
That was a good job by Scavez staying home. Later for him to come to him.
Make it a 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7 from the 23. And his forward progress carried him out to there.
With a little bit of help. Get that ball back.
Yeah, no, I'm sure they're going into time mode.
Yeah, in fact, on the kickoff, they had one guy back, and he was like at the 15.
From the pistol formation, Thomas at quarterback and handles to Bausch again. He finds a little bit of a gap. A lot of good job of running as he finds just a little bit of a gap, splitting his blockers, and will get all the way out to the 34-yard line and a 1st down, a gain of 11. You can just see what kind of runner he is.
He put his hand on his blocker's back, and he went one side to the other, back and forth.
Over 150 yards tonight, 151, in fact, on 13 carries unofficially. 90 yards passing for Jaden Ayala, now 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns on the night, right? And that gives him 18 on the season. 1st and 10, Fallbrook from their own 34. Tigers jump offside. Just a little bit of a movement and going across the line. And they'll make it a 1st down and 5 from the 39.
How do you stand? How do you stand, John?
6:33 to go in the game. Fallbrook 27, Imperial 21. Updated scores for you while we have it. Hoover now leads Vincent 21-20. Vincent, the number 1 seed in Division 5. It's La Jolla 21, Centro 14 in the 4th quarter. Hoville just running all over Maranatha Christian, 43-0 in the 3rd quarter. Updates of scores throughout our Valley schools from the I formation now under center, handed off to the fullback up the middle. And he's going to be pulled. You can't do that. And you can hear the coaches above us from Imperial. A lineman was pulling the runner, and you can't do that. But he did, and he's going to get across the 40-yard line. And it was pretty clear, too.
Yes, it was.
Out to the 42, so it's going to be a gain of 3 on something that may have been maybe a gain of 1. But it'll be a 2nd down and 2 now.
I heard the yelling. I said, where's that coming from? I know we can't hear their coaches over there.
No, it's our coaches above us. Right, that's where they're filming from up there. Carry was by Christofferson for 3 yards. It's Jackson, and he has 17 yards on 6 carries. But yeah, he clearly had one of his linemen try pulling him for extra yardage, but it was not seen on the field. Thomas hands it off to Bausch on the left side. Everybody's tucked inside, and he gets the 1st down. Penalty flag goes down across the 50 to the 47-yard line of Imperial. May see a penalty on holding against the offense. Let's see if it brings that one back. Holding against Fallbrook. So they'll bring that one back. But, man, once he cut to the outside, there was nobody out there.
We lost our containment. Lost our containment. Exactly. He bit on the...
Exactly.
He thought he was going to cut it up the field, and he bounced it to the outside.
So thankfully a hold inside.
Ooh, that helped us there.
Yeah, so
Stop
bring the
clock.
ball back. Stops the clock with 5:18 to go. Tigers trailing it by 6. And Fallbrook's going to have a second down now, and they'll put the ball back to the 32-yard line on that. So it'll be a second down and 12.
Yeah, 32 came off the field upset, so he might have been against him. That hold might have been against him.
Clock back rolling now. We're at the 5-minute mark in the game, and the Tigers trailing by 6. Winner goes against tonight's winner of the West Hills La Jolla Country Day game. On the shotgun. Take the handoff back to pass. Thomas has a receiver open, just overthrows him at the 45-yard line of the Tigers. Collins on the other end of it, who caught a touchdown earlier tonight, but it'll fall incomplete. Or Collins had a long reception, I should say, of 46 yards earlier. That goes incomplete here. It'll be a third down and 12, stopping the clock with 4:45 to go.
Yeah, we didn't have bad coverage on that. Villacampos and Eddie Martinez were in front of him and Wilson behind him.
And with the incompletion, stops the clock. So that helps the Tigers on that. So third down and 12. The Tigers can hold here. They'll need a punt. And the Tigers get the ball back with a chance to tie it up or take the lead. So this is a big, big third down and 12 from the 32. From the pistol formation, Thomas gets the snap back to pass. Throws it on a little screen pass to the left side. It's going to go nowhere. It's covered. It's going to be a loss of the play. And the player who caught the pass is Christopherson, but there is a player down for Fallbrook who's getting it slow, and it's Collins. Well, what a great job of the Tigers' defense to stop that.
Yeah, JJ made him turn that in and right into Apodaca.
No gain, 4th and 12 from the 32.
Great defensive stand by the Tigers.
Exactly.
Get that ball back with 4 minutes ago.
Right.
Who's back?
Dorme back. It's the first time he's been back for a punt. This is the first time the Tigers will be able to bring one back. Make sure he's going to punt it and nothing fake like we saw last week with Eldie Singer.
Yeah, Romo.
Good snap back. Dickey, the punter, gets it off. It's going to bounce at the 43-yard line, and the Tigers are getting away from it. It rolls down to the 41. So the Tigers have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line with 3:44 in the game, and the Tigers trail by 6.
And almost hit Wilson on top of the head there. But nobody could find the ball. Everybody's looking for the ball. Bounce straight up.
Good crowd from the Valley on the far side. We can hear them cheering after that one. As the Tigers are now at the 41-yard line, trailing by 6. The score 27-21 Fallbrook, and 3:44 remaining in the ball game. See what the Tigers can do. Robles will be in the flanker position on the right side, and Mario Gaxiola split right, and Jaden Wilson split to the left. PA announcer trying to get the Fallbrook crowd fired up. 1st and 10 Tigers from their own 41. Ayala gets the snap. Going to pitch it around to Robles. Robles, who threw the touchdown pass last week, airs it out for Wilson. He's pushed a little bit to get away from the ball, and no call. And you can hear our coaches above us.
You could hear them.
He was being pushed away with a left arm, keeping him away from that, and he had no opportunity to go to get the ball, so it falls incomplete. Wow. 2nd down and 10 from the 41. That kind of looked like
all the way down the line.
He was pushing him all the way down the line. Yeah. You're right. Stops the clock with 3:36 to go. 2nd down and 10 Tigers. They're on 41-yard line. Robles, the lone wide receiver to the right. Will they try to go on a shorter defensive back? What the Tigers do. Ayala hands it off. Ethan Reeves up the middle, across the 45 to the 49-yard line. That'll be a gain of 8. It'll be a 3rd down and 2. So big 3rd down here for the Tigers.
If we do the same thing, David rolled his hands.
So a 3rd down and 2 from the 49-yard line. And off Reeves gets the 1st down to the 45 to the 40-yard line of the Fallbrook. And it's a 1st down Tigers after an 11-yard gain by Ethan Reeves. 1st and 10 at the Fallbrook 40.
That's all they're doing. Right off the guard.
Just getting the chain set down when it snapped. Hand off to Reeves again over the right side. He didn't have that extra snap that time on the run, though. He'll get positive yards of a couple of yards. It'll be a 2nd down and 8 from the 38 with 2:49 to go, and the clock is running.
No, I haven't seen in there in a while. This Nixon. I'm looking for him on the sidelines. Cannot find him.
But, yeah, you're right. He hadn't been in the lineup in a while. Robles again wide to the right by himself. And a short defensive back. Back to pass Ayala. He's going to look for Robles in the 6-yard line. And as soon as it touches his hands, he is knocked away by William Sherman. The second time he's made a big defensive play in this quarter. It falls incomplete. 3rd down and 8 from the Warrior 38. Stops the clock with 2:26 to go. Double covered, though. That time the safety went over.
Yeah.
Since he was the only receiver really going out, the safety went over there in his 2-man operation there.
So that's why I was looking for Nixon, because we need him on this side to draw some attention.
Right.
Oh, I see him. He's to the
I do too. Right. He's on the left side.
Got his helmet off.
Right. About 10 guys from the end. So Castro and Reeves will stay in the backfield. Ayala runs over and talks to Robles for a minute, and then runs back in the shotgun. Ouch. Getting louder, fake the handoff, back to pass Ayala, has a receiver open, completes it to Romo, and then he fumbles it. He fumbled it, but he said no, he did not have possession. Ooh, that was close, because that looked pretty much like possession on that.
Looked like he hyperextended his knee, too.
But his back was to us,
yeah.
And I think he was juggling it, and he didn't have possession of it. So now it comes down to one play. The Tigers need to get a 1st down, or the game's over. 4th down and 8.
Timeout.
On the 38, timeout Tigers. 2:19 to go in the ball game. It's Fallbrook 21, Imperial 14.
Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial is serving the best Japanese cuisine in the Imperial Valley. Kxo Sushi offers you 50 different sushi rolls, plus beer, wine, and sake. And they also have teriyaki chicken or beef, rice and noodles. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. They're open daily from 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. Kxo Sushi also caters and welcomes big groups anytime. Call 760-355-4440. That's 355-4444. Your takeout.
A mistake on that score. 2:19 to go, and it's 27-21 Fallbrook. So the Tigers need to convert on this 4th down and 8 from the Warrior 38. The biggest 4th down the Tigers have seen this season.
Oh.
As the winner will go on in the playoffs, and the loser will be completed for the year. The Tigers are going to have 3 wide receivers going to the right side of the field. Robles, Wilson, and I believe it's Gaxiola and Dorame on the left side. Back to pass Ayala. Heavy rush. Going to throw it. Has a receiver. It's tipped away at the last moment. And he was open for a moment, and then it's tipped away. And
Number 9 tipped it right at the last second.
It is a Robles. I hope he didn't come down on his knee, and he is holding his right knee. I hate seeing that with Gio, who played in the first game this year, and then threw a touchdown pass last week, scored a touchdown pass tonight, but had that injured knee in the opening game against West Hills, and he is down on the field. We'll be back with an update on that as Fallbrook turns away the Tigers and will have the ball 1st and 10 to their own 38-yard line, and just 2 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the game.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Good news in that Gio Robles went to the sideline under his own power.
Oh, good. I didn't see him.
Yeah, he went on his own power.
Okay.
And Fallbrook will have the ball 1st and 10, and they will be at their own 38-yard line. 2:14 to go in the game, and leading by 6. Handed off on a little cross buck, we used to call it.
Yep.
It goes to Bausch, and he'll get out to the 43-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5, 2nd down and 5, but it will use up the clock. 2 minutes to go now in the ballgame.
Darian Romo brought him down.
Boy, that was a clutch tip by the Warriors defense on that pass to Robles because he was open, and in the last moment, the ball was tipped away.
Last split second.
Otherwise, that would have put the Tigers down around the 20-yard line. 156 yards on 14 carries for Bausch. Second down and 5, minute 30 to go. Clock is running. Hand off Bausch again. Runs out to the outside. Dale on his feet across the 50 to the Tiger 45. He's smart enough to stay in bounds, too. Good ball player. I'm impressed with him. And then we'll get down to the Tiger 43-yard line. The clock down to 1:22, and they may be able to take a couple of knees. 14-yard gain on that one. 170 yards on 15 carries for Bausch. Clock down to 1:09 and still rolling left in this game, with Fallbrook leading Imperial 27-21. Taking their time coming to the line, which you would do when you have a lead.
Yeah. I would just take a knee. I don't know whether...
From the shotgun, snap goes back, handoff again to Bausch. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain on that. Viacampo's in on the tackle. Good job of that. And also coming up on the bottom was...
Mincher,
yeah.
Levi Mincher.
Actually going to be... That's the last timeout called by the Tigers with 44 seconds to go. Fallbrook 27, Imperial 21.
El Zarape restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes with nothing but fresh ingredients. El Zarape restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. There are 17 different burritos. El Zarape restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
George, some updated scores?
Yeah, we got some updates here. We got the final Hopeville 48, Maranatha nothing. Vincent 26, Hoover 21 in the third, and La Jolla 28, Centro 14 in the fourth.
They will go into a victory formation and take a knee. And the Tigers with no more timeouts. So watch the clock run down. We'll need to snap it one more time, and that'll be it. What a heartbreaker for this Tiger team. They were down 7-0 after the first play from scrimmage, but then battle back and will come out on the short end of a 27-21 score. And we'll recap this scoring for you in just a moment. Final score again, Fallbrook 27, Imperial 21.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Start that day off right with your favorite drink from Brick House Coffee, next door to Brick House Deli at the Lisa Tucker Center in Imperial. Brick House Coffee has so many drinks to choose from. Hot drinks, blended drinks, or cold drinks, including the best tea in the valley with different flavors. Open daily with a convenient drive-thru. And next door, Brick House Deli with big, full, fresh flavors. The valley's premier deli, serving breakfast and lunch. So come visit them both at the Lisa Tucker Center on West Ayton Road in Imperial.
The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago to help the football team with much-needed equipment and sending players to special training. Through their fundraising efforts, the Imperial Tiger Association is proud of what they have accomplished and what they will continue to do in the future. They are always looking for new members. You can call Victor at 760-960-6317. That's 960-6317 if you're interested in helping out. Go Tigers.
Johnny's Burritos, an Imperial Valley tradition since 1963. 3 locations, Raleigh, Imperial, and El Centro. Delicious burritos, including your favorite breakfast burritos, made just the way you like it. Tacos and taquitos, sandwiches, burgers, carne asada, fries, and so much more. And don't forget their delicious Johnny's sweet tea. Johnny's Burritos in Raleigh, Imperial, and El Centro.
Final score here in Fallbrook. The Warriors defeat the Imperial Tigers by a final score of 27-21. And here's how the scoring went tonight. It started off on the first play from scrimmage as Chris Pausch would go 76 yards for the touchdown. And with the extra point on a 21-second drive was 7-0. The Tigers would come back, though, and tie it up with a 12-play, 69-yard drive using 7 minutes and 8 seconds off the clock and capped by a 6-yard touchdown pass from Jaden Ayala to Gio Robles. And with the extra point, it was a 7-7 ball game. The Warriors would go right back ahead with 11:03 to go in the second quarter on a 69-yard touchdown pass from Bausch on a reverse from the running back to Wilson Christopherson. The point after touchdown was blocked on a 3-play, 71-yard drive, and the Warriors led it 13-7. They would increase the lead to 20-7 on a 12-play, 79-yard drive using 6:38 off the clock, and with a minute 1 before halftime, a 1-yard run by Jackson Christopherson, and the extra point gave us a halftime score of 20-7. The Tigers, though, they would increase that to 27-7 in favor of the Warriors on a 7-play, 80-yard drive, used 2:25 off the clock, and a touchdown pass from Evan Thomas to Wilson Christopherson, and the extra point was good. And in the third quarter, let's see what the time was on that, with 3:03 to go in the third quarter, the Warriors had a 27-7 lead, but this Tiger team has never given up this season, and we've watched that over and over again. They would come back with a 6-play, 67-yard drive using 3:24 off the clock and a 26-yard touchdown pass from Ayala to Gio Robles, second time they connected on the night. And with the extra point, it was a 27-14 game. And then with 7:34 to go, 1-yard touchdown pass that was thrown from Ayala to Gio Robles, and that was their third time they connected in this game, and it was on a 4-play drive, and it went 5 yards was all, and that was after the interception by J.J. Minnis that set that up. And with the PAT with 3:44 to go, with 3:44 to go, the Fallbrook lead was decreased to 27-21. The Tigers would get down to the Fallbrook 40-yard line with a chance to go in for what could be the winning score, and then move the ball from their own 41 down to the 40-yard line. But after a 1st and 10 from that point at the Fallbrook 40, 3 incompletions in a row after a 2-yard gain by Ethan Reeves. It came up big on that drive. He ended up getting 21 yards on 3 carries on the drive to help set the Tigers up at the 40-yard line, but 3 incompletions, 1 and a tip just out of the reach of Gio Robles would seal the game for Fallbrook, and they would win this ball game by a final of 27-21. For Fallbrook, their quarterback, Evan Thomas, would complete 7 passes out of 13 attempts, and it would go for 97 yards. And of that, 2 receivers. That's all they had tonight. 2 receivers, 6 of them for 51 yards to Wilson Christopherson, and then 1 long 46-yarder that went to Kyle Collings. And one of those touchdowns came through the hands of Christopherson, and 97 yards on that passing. They would get 194 rushing. As we mentioned, the 76 on the first play from scrimmage, and Chris Bausch scored on that, would end up with 170 yards on 16 carries, and I think he's the best running back we've seen. He's a good ball player.
Shifty, and he's fast.
Yep. Jackson Christopherson, 6 carries, 17 yards. Oh, we'll have to rearranged that passing. I forgot there was the one pass that Bausch threw of 69 yards. So that's 69 to that, so 166 yards passing for Fallbrook and 194 rushing. So a total of 360 yards of offense. Tyler Craven would have one carry for 8 yards on it, and then Thomas gets credit with -1 on taking the knee, but 360 total yards for Fallbrook. For the Tigers, Jaden Ayala would complete 7 of 16 passes for 90 yards, but 3 touchdowns. He'll end the season with 18 touchdown passes against 8 interceptions. They would go as follows. 1 catch for 31 yards in the first half by Jaden Wilson. Mario Gaxiola, 1 for 6 yards. And then Gio Robles would come up. So let's see, I need to add some more here. 1, 2, 3. 3 catches on the night. And they would go for, 32, 33 yards and all 3 touchdowns. And then there was 1 catch by Jared Wilson, and that would go for 5 yards. So 90 yards of receptions for the Tigers. And in the rushing department, the Tigers would get over 100 yards, but it just couldn't get a sustained drive going. On that, though, 54 yards on 11 carries by J.J. Menace, 11 carries, 35 yards, Andres Castro. And then late in the game, and he's a gamer, Ethan Reeves, who's been injured with a twisted left ankle, high ankle sprain, would get 40 yards in the game on just 8 carries. And coming up late in the game, but the Tigers would end up with, 139 yards rushing in the game, and 90 yards passing, so 229 yards against 360, but the Tigers come up just 6 short.
Yeah.
So
Catch over here by Nixon makes a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tip right now.
Yeah.
That was a great job by number 9.
Yeah, 2 big tips they would have on drives by the Tigers, and it would keep the Tigers from scoring again. We'll be back with more of our post-game show in just a moment.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Howe in El Centro.
Wake up with us at Broken Yoke Cafe. Open daily at 7 a.m., serving you your favorite breakfast. From omelets, pancakes, how about eggs Benedict, waffles, and yes, Mexican breakfast too. Broken Yoke Cafe also serves lunch till 2 p.m. From sandwiches, salads, and yes, of course, the all-American cheeseburgers. You can order online at Broken Yoke Cafe El Centro or call 760-352-9655. That's 352-9655.
For over 60 years, the Imperial Quarterback Club has supported all sports teams at Imperial High School. The money they raise goes a long way keeping our kids busy with school activities. Members are parents and community people who care and want to donate their time. If you would like to become a member, please call Betty or Larry Zen at 760-355-1312. That's 355-1312. The Quarterback Club wishes the Imperial Tigers a great season. Go Tigers!
Final score here in Fallbrook, the Warriors defeat the Tigers 27-21, and will go on to meet the winner of the West Hills La Jolla Country Day game next Friday night. We have some updated scores. Oh, if you can get those up. I want to just read a few people that have congratulated the team. Roy Platt back in Texas said, "Great job, guys. It was a great year. Thanks for your hospitality when I came home to get inducted to the Hall of Fame in Imperial. And you guys really took care of me. You know we'll be listening next year." Well, Roy, we appreciate you listening every game that we broadcast this season. It's been a good one.
Yes. Yeah, thank you for tuning in.
And let's see, Kathy Johnson chimed in. Yep. She said, heartbreaker for sure. Enjoyed listening to us on this. And hopes we have a safe travel home. And she says, enjoy breakfast tomorrow. If you don't call Peggy in time, maybe Maybe we'll get breakfast tomorrow morning. And then Peggy timed it as a wow, hard loss, well done. Almost felt like I was there. We appreciate that, Peg, for chiming in on that. And, the elder pointed out earlier, and I mentioned that there was that missed kick early in this game almost came back to haunt Fallbrook. There was the one blocked kick on an extra point. And had the Tigers gone down and scored an extra point, puts them up.
Wouldn't that have been awesome?
Oh, man. Yeah,
a block kick, and then all the field goals we've had this year to win games.
Yep, and we want to thank Lee for checking in with us. I know it's 3 hours later back in Ohio, but thank you for listening in each and every week, no matter where you were at. You were at Worcester last week. You were down in New Orleans one week, and but you tuned in with us every week, and we really appreciate that, Lee, and different insights that you can give to us. We appreciate that as well. And you have some scores there?
Yes, we do. We got La Jolla over Centro, 28-22, final.
And that's a final. What a close one that was. The Spartan season ends in La Jolla, just like Imperial did last year at the same field against Bishops.
What a bummer. Yep. Vincent over Hoover, 40-21 in the fourth.
They look safe to move on.
And then we had given them the Hoville 48 Maranatha nothing. That's the final.
That's the final. Okay. So Hoover advances. And that Vincent game at one point was tied at, looking back to the scores, tied 14-14 in the second quarter. And then the Scots get to rolling and are leading 40-21 in the fourth quarter at last report. And so congratulations. A little early, but it looks like the Scots are going to win that. Holtville advances on in 5AA division. And unfortunately, Central's season comes to an end in La Jolla against the Vikings, 28-22. And the Tigers' season comes to an end with a final here of 27-21. And we'll wrap up our season and our broadcast tonight in just a moment.
Did you know that about 1,000 students from around the Imperial Valley are getting a jump on their college careers by attending IVC classes right now on their own high school campus? Ask us about our dual enrollment programs, available to students at most Imperial Valley high schools. Get started now at the #1 community college in the nation. Check us out. For information, go to imperial.edu and search dual enrollment. That's imperial.edu.
Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial is serving the best Japanese cuisine in the Imperial Valley. Kxo Sushi offers you 50 different sushi rolls, plus beer, wine, and sake. And they also have teriyaki chicken or beef, rice and noodles. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. They're open daily from 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. Kxo Sushi also caters and welcomes big groups anytime. Call 760-355-4440. That's 355-4444 for your takeout.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Just to look at the other games in Division 3, 2 games are still being played. One of them is the West Hills La Jolla Country Day, but La Jolla Country Day leading 35-7 over West Hills. So I imagine that the Tories are going to be advancing. But the Grossmont Santa Fe Christian in the fourth quarter, 24-21, Grossmont leading. So kind of interesting there. But the winner of that West Hills La Jolla Country Day team will play Fallbrook next Friday night, and Mission Bay, the #1 seed, shut out El Capitan 14-0 tonight.
Ooh, good game.
So a little updates on you on that. And Rick Sharp, want to thank you again for chiming in from the Gulf Coast of Mississippi, except for the one time he was in San Antonio looking at the eclipse. But he tuned in that night anyway. He said, nice call of the game. It was enjoyable listening to you all. So sorry the season is over.
Me too.
This seemed like the fastest season that we've had. We went. This was the 12th game of the season. The Tigers will end up 8-4 on the year for the second year in a row, and Fallbrook will now be 4-7, or make a 5-4, 5-6, 5-6 on the season, and they'll advance to play the winner of the West Hills La Jolla Country Day, and it looks like La Jolla Country Day is going to win that one. Is what it looks like to me on that. So we appreciate everybody who tunes in each and every week. We appreciate our sponsors, because without them, we can't do the games. And so we want to thank El Zarape Restaurant. Ask for the shrimp norteña or the...
Jerry Murphy special.
Okay, Jerry Murphy special.
Ooh,
before we go to the further one, we got defense. I forgot about getting that. I got so caught up in other things, I forgot the defense.
Well, let me see. I had JJ leading all tacklers with 9, and then Joel Villacampos with 7. And that's what we expect from him. Darian Romo ended up with 5. And then 3 each for Jose Apodaca, Danny Esquivas, Levi Mincher, Eddie Martinez, and Jaden Wilson. And then we had that one by Bozin. He ended up with that pick also.
Right, and JJ had the pick, so we had 2 interceptions, against a quarterback who hadn't thrown any all season. So defense did a great job. There were a couple of big plays. That pass over the middle went about 46 yards, and then that 76 yards at the beginning.
Yeah, it sounds like they scored a lot of points.
But it's just a few big plays.
A few big plays, that's all. The defense really did well.
Right, yeah, they did. The defense did play very well tonight, but it was just a few plays. There was a 46-yard pass that went to Kyle Collings that put them down near the goal line. There was the 76-yard touchdown run on that at the very beginning of the game, and a 69-yard pass on that
illegal man downfield. Is that the one?
No, there was one that was a touchdown that went to Christopherson that was thrown by the halfback Bausch on the reverse. Yeah. So you take those 3 big plays away, but still you got to give a lot of credit to this Tiger defense who came back from being down 7-0 in the opening seconds of the game to tie it up and then end up just 6 points short at the end.
Had put on a good show, that's for sure.
Sure did.
But I want to find out what happened with that illegal man downfield. Why did they take that away?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know now.
I mean, it's a long pass. He's downfield. Obviously, he's not where he's supposed to be. But they gave it back to him.
Yeah.
Pick up the flag. I don't know.
Yeah, not sure either. From Lee Elder, great job. Tough way to finish a great year, but you guys were both all-stars. We appreciate that. And like I said, every week chiming in with us when we know it's very late when when the games get finished, 11:30 or 12:30. Saturday morning where he's at right now. Yeah. And back in Ohio. So we appreciate him tuning in. Kyla up in Idaho comes in every week. We had Bill Teets from Missouri one week.
Last week you chimed in.
We had Levi Mincher's uncle who's a missionary, and his first name escapes me, but he's in Mongolia. And was listening in. So we appreciate that. So it's been a wonderful year, and the Tigers, like I said, will end up 8-4 on the season, but a lot to look forward to next year, and we hope we can bring that to you. And again, our thanks to El Zarape Restaurant, for Roto-Rooter, for the Brick House Deli. Go say hi to Jerry Tucker, former Imperial football player, the Imperial Tiger Football Association. Our thanks to Johnny's Burritos for being on board with us, for Southwest Security, for Broken Yoke Cafe, the Imperial Quarterback Club. Spent some time with my Uncle Lyndall today, who was one of the very first quarterback club members and the longest, for that matter. IVC, the award-winning Imperial Valley College, we thank them for being with us, for K Sushi, and for Stan's Auto Body. We thank you for all those sponsors to be with us. And our thanks to Carol Buckley and Gene Brister and everyone at KXO for allowing us to do this, for Kurt Huffman to update scores throughout all the games, and also Gabe Lamoose back in the studio that gets us all set up and gets our sounds all right before we go on the air.
Yeah, thank you.
It's been a great season. It's come up a little short.
And Peggy and Trish for allowing us to...
Peggy and Trish for listening to the games with us and letting us tell stories, and some of them are true and some are false probably, but we enjoy coming up here. And we came up on 78 and then cut over on 76, went by Lake Henshaw, which is really low in water, and then went across I-15. So we actually didn't get on I-15, and then over onto Mission Road and right into here. And we thank everybody here at Fallbrook for treating us so nicely tonight, too. Got our own part of the press box to ourselves.
Freezing cold.
A little cold, but that's football weather, and we enjoy it. So anything else you have for us, George?
No, just thank you for allowing me to do this with you. I love to watch you work. I wish they could see what you do. I wish all they could
going everywhere, right?
Sometimes after time the game's going on, I got a
point. I know, it's the truth. It's the truth. But I appreciate you being along with me this year, and hope we can do it again next year.
Always a blast. I'll do it as long as you want to do it.
So our final score again, Fallbrook 27, Imperial 21, running Fallbrook's record up to 5-6 now. The Tigers will end the season 8-4, and once again we'll get into the quarterfinals of CIF, and that is always a great accomplishment for any team. So we thank you again for joining with us. We thank all of our sponsors and everyone else that is on this broadcast on KXO Radio and on KXORadio.com. We appreciate it.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Take care.
We'll see you next year.